Alright, before we start, first of all, let's talk. Who are you betting on?
Betting Trunks, but rooting Silver all the way. Come on, buddy, don't let me down. I put a
I.
bet. I put a $20,000 bet on you. You can't let me down, otherwise I'll go into debt.
You put a. What?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I'm not an idiot.
I'm. I am indifferent, so, like, I don't care who wins, but I'm still betting on Trunks, but I'll see what the analyses say.
All right, I got my Silver action figure with me. He's gonna be watching with us.
Yes,
So,
sir. He's gonna be very sad if he dies.
all right.
Death battle,
Cole
don't
said
make.
he's Cole said he's betting Trunks and rooting Silver.
Alright. Oh, yeah, by the way, for any of those guys watching, we have another person with us today, is
Yeah.
Cole. He
Uh,
doesn't have his mic
Fire
on though,
Slayer
because
Cole.
NFL.
Fire Slayer Cole has joined us today. He's on Twitter. Link to his Twitter will be in the description of this video.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description. But anyways,
Yes.
so
Let us begin.
to add some background, we had a ton of technical troubles before
Yeah.
we started this recording. So I think I just want to get into the episode now.
Currently, it is 6:45. It is a quarter to 7 right now.
Yeah, we've been on call for like 40 minutes and we just got it working. So
We
anyways,
just got it working.
let's just start now because I'm ready. Can you guys see it?
Yes. Yeah, I can see it. Cole, can you see it? Okay, Cole can
Can you
see
guys
it.
hear it?
What is up, YouTube? Frost the hobidon here, and today we are back with another death battle reaction video. And this death battle is going to be Silver the Hedgehog from the Archie comics versus Trunks from Dragon Ball Heroes. I'm going to be talking a lot about this, and I got a lot to say. And if you haven't checked out the original video on this, go check it out for yourself. I will leave a link in the description down below, so you guys can watch it for yourself. And I will be pausing it a lot to talk about what's going on, what they say, what they discuss, and my thoughts on it, and my information of what I know for those who don't know. So, Archie Silver versus Xeno Trunks. As I know, let's just say Sonic characters don't have a good reputation. Against Dragon Ball Z characters. But if you're taking characters from the Archie universe, anything goes. So, I'm going to be rooting, as much as I know Trunks might win this, I'm going to be rooting for Silver. And I'm expecting Silver, I'm hoping Silver win this, because it is Archie comic book Silver, because, let's be honest, video game Silver nowadays is not that powerful, because Sega doesn't focus on Silver the Hedgehog, sadly. But Silver in the Archie comics has a whole lot of feats, and hopefully they're going to discuss that in this death battle. So, who you think is going to win this? Let me know. Let me know in the chat right now, and let's get on to this reaction, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, go! All right.
Yeah, I can hear it just fine.
Sweet.
Trunks Briefs, time cop of the Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Silver the Hedgehog.
So his last name
Oh,
really
boy!
is Reeves.
Archie Sonic. While these two temporal warriors may be well known, today we're looking at their counterparts from alternate universes. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And
Because
it's our job
Silver
to
would
analyze
die
their
if it
weapons,
was
armor
base.
and skills
If it
before
was
who
game.
would win a death battle.
God, I'm so excited.
All right, let's do this. Death battle.
Trunks Briefs, time cop of the Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Yes.
Silver the Hedgehog, secret freedom fighter from Archie Sonic. While the
Secret freedom fighter. In case you don't know about this, Silver became a member of the secret freedom fighters in the Archie comics during the pre-timeline, before the reboot would happen. Yeah, he meets some new characters such as Shard, the Metal Sonic, that a lot of fans like, but we can't have him because Sega says they can only be one Metal Sonic, and that Metal Sonic is the one from the games. Continue.
These two temporal warriors may be well known. Today, we're looking at their counterparts from alternate universes. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, we're doing this pixels.
I'm so excited to see the rest of the fight.
You don't know how hyped I've been for this. It's unreal. And I
Right.
don't even.
I don't know how I've been
wasn't
for
the
this.
only
It is
Super
just
Saiyan around.
crazy.
In your pants. After
I've
witnessing
honestly
his entire
wanted more
world
video game
slaughtered by a
characters,
deadly
and I know
android duo,
Archie
and
Trunks
using
or
his
Archie
mother's
Silver.
time machine to hop to the
Archie
past to
Silver
make
is a
things
comic book
Trunks
character
made his
technically,
triumphant return
but
to
he
his own
originated
time
as a video
period.
game character,
But
so
for this
therefore he
version of
counts.
Trunks, that's
Yep.
where
But I've
things
wanted more
start to
video
get a bit
game
different
episodes
when
in
he was
for a
intercepted
while.
by this
So-
JoJo posing fairy
So,
chick, the supreme
Since
Kai of
Dragon Ball
Time,
Heroes is
Cronoa.
technically a video
She
game, would
watches
that
over
make
all of
Trunks a
time in the
video
Dragon
game or
Ball
anime
universe,
character?
and was forced to arrest Trunks for his
Yes,
alterations
because
to multiple
technically
timelines.
it is a video game as well.
Yeah,
But
well,
no,
I
it
mean,
does have-
obviously Trunks is an anime character, but like, for this
Yeah.
version, would you consider him?
Oh, here we go. Super Dragon Ball Heroes and Xenoverse are based on the expanded lore introduced in Dragon Ball Online, all of which are included in this analysis.
Oh, we're doing this pixels. Alright, we never had Sonic in 3D
Everyone
models.
knows Trunks is the coolest Dragon Ball character.
Yes, he
Don't
is.
lie, when he showed up to prove Goku wasn't the only Super Saiyan around, you popped a Shenron in your pants.
I wouldn't say it like that. Oh man, I would not say it like that. He was one of the coolest characters when he first showed his appearance. Oh man, it was a cool moment.
His entire world slaughtered by a deadly android duo, and
The
using
evil
his mother's time
androids,
machine to
17
hop
and
to the past
18.
to make things right, Trunks made his triumphant return to
Yep.
his own time period.
Yes, Future 17 and Future 18 are dead. And they were fully evil due to Dr. Gero had more time corrupting their mindsets and taking away their human assets as well. What makes them human a lot more. Because 17 and 18 in the current timeline, they are still human. They still have human. They are cyborgs. And they didn't lose their humanity. They had a chance to live on.
But for this version of Trunks, that's where things start to get a bit different. When
Right.
he was intercepted by this JoJo posing fairy chick.
The supreme Kai of Time, Cronoa. She
Cronoa.
watches over all of time in the Dragon Ball universe, and was forced to arrest Trunks for his alterations to multiple timelines.
And of course, he's also Nylon and Trunks' boss. Although Nylon somewhat works for Trunks, Nylon mostly listens to her, and Nylon did get in trouble changing a timeline, a timeline where Radix survives and Gine went to Earth with Goku instead. So that new timeline, and he's put in charge of making sure that timeline doesn't get messed up, doesn't interfere with the main timeline. Isn't that something that you got in trouble for, Nylon? Yes, I got in trouble for that. Thank you for reminding me that. Yeah, I'm watching this as well. So, but Frost is going to be doing all the talking. And I'll share my thoughts on it. Yeah, I got in trouble, but hey, stuff happens. Nylon's going to be watching this, and sorry to bust your chops there.
Welcome to the world of Disney's Loki. Oh, sorry, Dragon Ball Heroes.
I like that
Alternate
series.
Universe. No, Xenoverse.
Super Dragon Ball Heroes and Xenoverse are based on the expanded lore of the extended Dragon Ball Online, all of which are exclusive in this analysis. I have not got a chance to play Dragon Ball Online, but Nylon was designed after. Fun fact: Nylon was designed after the Dragon Ball Online character, the warrior that fought the Dark Namekian in the tournament in the opening trailer for Dragon Ball Online. That's who Nylon is based on. That warrior never had a name, so hey, he was named Nylon. For breaking the fourth wall out there, that my creator created Nylon and gave him the name based on the online character from Dragon Ball Online. So now you know. Okay, continue.
Where every Dragon Ball story has its own canon timeline. Gotta like if some nerd's weird
Amazing World of Gumball
became totally official. And it rocks.
Unlike his more well-known
analysis.
counterpart,
That should be fun.
Trunks was made to atone for
Inspired
his
by a
crime
Yu-Gi-Oh
by
card
joining
named
Cronoa's secret
Tyler.
enforcement, The
I saw
I'll give you one
I saw a thing
try
on the
to guess
subreddit
what
that was
the
like,
Time
I had a
Patrol
dream
does.
where
But
like
hey, even if it
Trunks
wasn't
did the
on
final
his
blow
to-do
on
list for
Silver
the
and it
week,
did
Trunks is
absolutely
the
nothing, and
perfect guy
then
to
the
protect the whole
post-analysis came and
multiverse.
said
He has
the
usual
winner is
collection of the
Silver,
Saiyans' ki
and then they
powers,
said
but
the
also
winner
a
is
magic
Trunks
sword
also.
straight from the hero of time. No, not him.
Link.
Not him.
Link!
That guy.
No,
yeah.
no.
Even with the differing
No idea who that
timelines,
guy is.
it's
That is-
heavily
Me
implied
neither.
this Trunks has lived all the way
I've
through
never
some
watched.
variation
Well, actually,
of the
I
Goku
have
Black
watched this.
Saga.
I have watched some
Therefore,
Dragon
he
Ball, but
possesses
like
all
only
powers
like
the original Trunks has, including the ability to assume the
abridged.
golden form of the Super
Oh
Saiyan.
no, I have
Gathering
watched
ki
like
from other
I've
life
watched
forms to
only
make this ultra huge laser
DBZ
sword.
abridged,
However, he has
and I've
also
watched
performed a
a
divine
little bit
ritual
of
to
Super. I
unlock
watched like the
godly ki
God,
within himself,
the
taking
Battle
on
of the
the
Gods
incredible red visage of a
Resurrection.
Super Saiyan
I watched
God.
the Tournament of Power Arc.
Unlike his more well-known counterpart, this
Ah.
Trunks was made to atone for his crimes against time by joining Kranoa's secret enforcers.
The Time Patrollers. Okay, full name, Trunks Briefs, we know. He's 5 feet and 7 inches tall. He's 132 pounds. He is 30 years old. Okay, he's 30. He's not a teenager in this one. All right, Operation, the Time Patrollers. The son of Vegeta and Bulma. Secret Identity, the Great Saiyaman 3. Oh, I remember that game. Dragon Ball Online, the video game for the Switch. He was wearing that armored suit of the Great Saiyaman and had a sword. So Trunks was wearing that as a superhero, somewhat of a superhero thing. It looks really cool. I like the armor design. He was inspired by a Yu-Gi-Oh card named Tyler. I did not know. So yeah, Trunks was inspired by a Yu-Gi-Oh card named Tyler. Good to know. Now you guys know. Enjoy card games and drinking heat tap. Oh, Team 4-star reference for the heat tap motion. Is Kaiser gonna be voicing Trunks in this? I hope so.
The Time Patrol.
I'll give you one try to guess what the Time Patrol does.
We know.
But hey, even if it wasn't on
It's
his
Nylon's
to-do list for the
job.
week, Trunks is the perfect
Along with
guy
the
to
other
protect
Time
the whole
Patrollers.
multiverse. He has the usual collection of the Saiyans' ki
Yeah, he
powers,
gets more
but also a
transformations than
magic
his main
sword straight from
counterpart.
The hero of time. No, not him.
Not
him.
Link. Not him.
That guy. Yeah.
Yes.
Even with the differing timelines, it's heavily implied this Trunks has lived all the way through some variation of the Goku Black Saga.
While a version of Trunks from Dragon Ball Super appears in Heroes, both versions of Trunks share the similar history. Got it.
Therefore, he possesses all powers the original Trunks has, including the ability to assume the golden form of the Super Saiyan.
Of course.
And gathering ki from other life forms to make this ultra huge laser sword.
Yes, the Spirit Sword technique. Let's see. God Ki and Normal Ki. His attacks, Burning Attack, which he is popular for, the Buster Cannon, Gallic Gun, Final Flash, and Flight. Healing, Maximum Heat Dome Attack, Masenko, and Sword of Hope technique, where he used to finish off Zamasu. And Heat Dome Attack, get out of my, you know this move, roll the clip.
Get out of my f***ing timeline!
There you go. You remember that move from Team 4-star, Maximum Heat Dome. Transformation, Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, third grade. Super Saiyan Rage from the Goku Black Art. We still don't know how he get that form. And Super Saiyan God. Yeah, he gets the new Super Saiyan God form in the Zeno version.
However, he has also performed a divine ritual to unlock godly ki within
That is a
himself,
cool design for
taking on the
Trunks.
incredible red
He
visage
can match
of a
up
Super
with the other
Saiyan
Saiyans.
God.
Tournament of Power Arc. I haven't seen the Goku Black Arc.
When he's fighting literal demons,
And then I also
like when
watched
these weirdos
the
revived Mecha
Broly
Gamera,
movie. I
the
haven't
ruler of the
seen
demon
Superhero
realm, causing
Yeah.
all sorts of time breaks across the Xenoverse. It's kind of a mess. Lucky for us, Jocelyn's even nerdier
Jocelyn!
than Wiz. What useless
Jocelyn!
knowledge have
We
you
stand
got for us
Jocelyn.
today?
Come on, dude. Knowledge is never useless. Okay, so all the major timelines.
I kind
in
of find
Dragon
it
Ball
weird
Heroes
how
are recorded
Wiz
in
and
tomes
Boomstick
called
both have
the
shading,
Scrolls
but
of
Jocelyn
Eternity.
doesn't.
Anytime somebody hopscotches through
You
time,
really had to
another
point
one of
that
these
out, and
scrolls
now I
poops
cannot
into
see it.
existence. There's just
Hey,
one
don't blame
teensy
me.
little
Blame
problem.
Nemesis. He was
There
the
can
one who
only
pointed
be
it out
so many
first.
scrolls.
Which
Once
video?
you hit the limit, surprise, you just triggered Cosmic Armageddon.
I'm
And
pretty
that's
sure
not
it was
even
in one of
counting
his
all the
Desk of
lesser
Death Battle
timelines
videos.
branching
I
off
think
the main ones.
yeah.
Trunks and Co. have to keep
I
track
remember that
of.
actually.
Anyway, Trunks and the Time Patrol are some of the only peeps who can time warp without
He's the
causing
one that
these
got the music from the
distortions,
trailer.
thanks to unique devices like this armband.
No,
Though
shit, you're right.
sometimes the patrolman gets ballsy and tries
Oh,
to
God,
mess with
I'm
time
scared.
themselves, like when Silas tried to rewrite Dragon Ball Heroes, both the world and the game. Oh yeah, did we mention that? The universe is an arcade game in its own universe.
Yes,
match
I'm a
up
Super
with the other
Saiyan
Saiyans.
God.
God power sure does come in handy when he's fighting literal demons, like
Yep,
when these
Toa and
weirdos
Mira.
revive Megakabura,
Toa
the
and Mira.
ruler of the demon realm, causing all
Mekanora.
sorts of time breaks across the Xenoverse. It's kind of a mess. Look,
Yeah, the war is kind of crazy for these time patrollers. It's the time breakers, the demons that mess up the timeline versus the time patrollers, which Nylon is a member of. Nylon helps out a lot as much as he can with other time patrollers to fix up the messes that's happening in the world in the Dragon Ball universe.
lucky for us, Jocelyn's even nerdier than Wiz. What useless knowledge have you got for us today?
Come on.
Come on, dude. Knowledge is never useless.
That is
Okay,
true.
so all the major timelines in Dragon Ball Heroes are recorded in tomes called the Scrolls of Eternity. Anytime
Scrolls of
somebody
Eternity, that's what
hopscotches
they're
through
called.
Time, another one of these scrolls poofs into existence. There's just one teensy little problem. There can only be so many scrolls. Once you hit the limit, surprise, you just triggered Cosmic Armageddon. And
Okay, so there's a limit to these scrolls. Nylon, can you explain? Yes, there's a huge limit. There's a lot of these scrolls here. I'm at the time nest right now. Yeah, there's certain scrolls that I made one scroll. The one where I saved Gine's life from the destruction of planet Vegeta and center the Earth with Goku, where Goku is still known as Kakarot and Goku. Like you can call him Kakarot. He's aware of his real name, but he still likes to be called Goku. And I changed the part where Radix survives, or what if Radix turned good? Watch Masako X's channel for that. Watch Masako X's channel of the What If series of what if Gine went to Earth with Goku and what if Radix turned good. That's basically what the timeline is, and I tried mixing those two up together, but still remain faithful to the main timeline, so it won't go out of hand. Still following the timeline in its own separate universe. Cronola did not like that, so I'm responsible for that time scroll of eternity that keeps each scroll contains its own time universe, the Dragon Ball universe. And I have one in my possession that controls Gine and Radix turning good. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Nylon. And now we're back to the video.
And that's not even counting all the lesser timelines branching off the main ones. Trunks and Co. have to keep track
You
of.
Z-rank every single one of
Trunks and the
those?
Time Patrol
Cool.
are some of the only peeps
I only
who can
got S
time warp
ranks at
without
best.
causing these distortions, thanks to unique devices like this armband.
Those
That was Pan, by the way. That was Zeno Pan.
sometimes the
She doesn't go
patrolman
Super
gets
Saiyan
ballsy
and still
tries
can.
to mess with time themselves, like when Silas tried to rewrite Dragon Ball Heroes, both the world and the game. Oh yeah, did we mention that? The universe is an arcade game in its own universe.
Yes, that is true. The Dragon Ball heroes in this world, they're game cards.
Yes and no. Far off future.
Oh my
God,
Xenoverse,
Goku Ultra
the
Instinct.
Dragon Ball Heroes arcade game.
Dude, imagine
essentially
if, like,
serves
the
as
death
another
battle was
method of
just them,
time
like,
travel,
playing a card
allowing
game.
future warriors to
Oh,
visit
that'd be funny.
iconic
The winner
moments
just
in
pulls
the
out
past.
an Uno reverse
So
card.
much for preventing the Ragnarok of the multiverse or whatever.
That's where those lesser time branches come in. They don't count. Just because.
These machines
Frieza.
also send an avatar of the player back
There's
in
actually
time,
there was a
complete with an
joke
assortment
to
of
be
collectible
made
cards
about
that can summon facsimiles of well-known
basically. So
That's right.
you know the Ink
Super
Tank,
Saiyan
right? The guy
4
who
Goku
made
is a rare reverse
5YL.
hollow now.
I
Trunks
think so.
himself is an avid
Yeah.
fan, along
They're
with his
the
disciples
it
Beat
was
and
it's
Note.
made by the
Fun
guy
fact, Beat
who
is a descendant
basically
of
did
TT
the like
Goku.
3 videos on Ben
Even
10 versus
funded
Green
a dual
Lantern.
disc
Oh, yeah.
style hero switch,
Yeah.
so we can
So,
use these cards on the go.
They
And
made
use the
it
Trunks
so
was
in their
cool
series
before
they
he went
basically
full
take a
Sentai
lot of
Kaiba.
like
Now,
alien
he somehow made
transformations
the Great
Yeah.
Saiyaman look
or aliens
badass.
from other
That's
series
how you
like
put
like
polish on
Kryptonian,
disappointment.
Saiyans, all
And
that
I
stuff.
thought that was
So they
pretty
made a
damn impossible.
All
they
these
made a
powers,
Frieza
gadgets,
transformation
and
for
cards
Ben
certainly came in
called
handy
Tap
against
Out,
foes like
so-
Megakabura. But they
game
weren't
cards.
yes and no. In the far-off future of the Xenoverse,
The far off future, very far off future, Dragon Ball Heroes arcade game is detach or either a method of time travel for virtual realities, where either way the methods of visiting other periods of time within the multiverse history of Dragon Ball. So these kids can visit points of the timeline in virtual reality with these cards.
The Dragon Ball Heroes arcade game essentially serves as another
kid is named Beat.
method of time travel, allowing future warriors to visit iconic moments in the past.
So much for preventing the Ragnarok of the multiverse or whatever.
That's where those lesser time branches come in. They don't count.
Right.
Just because.
These machines also send an avatar of the player back.
Right. The characters in the people in the Dragon Ball Heroes who play the games in the Dragon Ball universe future, they become these characters in the avatar, helping out the time patrollers.
In time, complete with an assortment of collectible cards that can summon facsimiles of well-known characters.
So basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! That you can just summon if you have if you have Super Saiyan God Goku in a card, you can just summon him out, and Super Saiyan God Goku can help you out in a battle.
That's right. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a rare reverse holo now.
Trunks himself is an avid fan, along with his disciples Beat and Note. Fun fact.
See, Beat and Note. These two are boyfriend and girlfriend apparently in the series. And what?
Beat is a descendant of GT Goku.
Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that about Beat is GT Goku is Beat's ancestor. Keep in mind I said GT Goku. So Xeno Goku is basically GT Goku all grown up after the end of GT, where he's an adult again. And he's now helping the time patrollers. Nice.
Trunks even funded a dual disc style hero switch so he can use his cards on the go.
I told you I'm going to be talking a lot.
Cool
in this.
before he went full Seto Kaiba. Hell, he somehow made the Great Saiyaman look badass.
Yeah, it's like I said, Great Saiyaman 3 armor.
That's how you put
I like that sword.
polish on disappointment. And I thought that was pretty damn impossible.
All these powers, gadgets, and cards certainly came in handy against foes like Mechikabura.
Yes.
But they weren't always enough. Even Super Saiyan.
Now, there's like this
Super
joke
Saiyan
that
4
whenever
Vegito
whenever
had trouble
he
fighting the
turns
Demon
into
King,
Cap out,
who
it
created
just
a
becomes
black hole to
racist towards
consume every
Saiyans.
timeline in the multiverse.
Until Trunks broke out the ultimate Deus Ex Machina, the Key Sword. No, not that one.
Oh wow! Who
They
saw that
mentioned the
coming?
key
Blade
sword.
isn't just a sword.
The Keyblade.
It can completely shut down an opponent's powers. And thanks to being powered
Wait,
by
who would
Pinky
win,
over there, it can summon
like,
the power
base
of
anime
the
Trunks or
Eternal
Sora?
Time Labyrinth. Which is just really fun to say.
Well, even
Probably-
more fun, it traps
probably
targets
Trunks,
in
'cause,
the
like,
crack
it depends.
of
Are we
time,
talking
a
about,
bubble of
like,
reality
all the way
outside
to
all
Super or
timelines
just
with
DVD?
windows into others?
No, just
and
base.
the Key Sword was
No Super.
powerful
Oh.
enough to finish off Mechikabra in a
Okay,
single
then
strike.
Obviously, this
Then-
puts Xenotrunks in the upper echelons of Dragon Ball
Sora,
power
Sora.
levels, even eclipsing the main timeline's Goku, who could destroy the universe up to 13
Oh,
times
God,
over
here we
Black
go.
versus
the
Reverse
first
Flash.
channeled Super Saiyan God.
The same Goku who could push through Hit's time skips and could fly from Grand Kai's planet to Hell in less than a minute.
Always enough. Even Super Saiyan 4 Vegito had trouble fighting the Demon King, who created
Yeah,
a
this
black
gets
hole to
weird.
consume
Weird
every
transformations. They
timeline
get
in
to
the
go nuts with
multiverse.
these.
Until Trunks broke out the ultimate Deus Ex Machina, the Key Sword. No, not that one.
Not that one.
That one, yeah.
Oh,
This epic
that.
blade isn't just a sword. It can
That looks
completely
cool.
shut down an opponent's powers. And
It
thanks
can
to
shut
being
down
powered
people's
by
powers.
Pinky over there, it can summon the power of the Eternal Time Labyrinth. Which is just really fun to say.
Oh.
Well, even
I-
more fun, it traps targets in the crack of time, a bubble of reality outside all
So that's what this location is in the Xenoverse world, and I think Nylon told me about it. The crack of time. He's fought Denigra and other demonic and Deborah in this world. I paid some visits to Nylon's dimension, but we have a temple in my city where I can visit multiple universes. I have no limit to what dimension I can go to.
timelines with windows into others. And the Key Sword was powerful enough to finish off Mechikabra in a single strike.
Obviously, this
Okay.
puts Xenotrunks in the upper echelons of Dragon Ball power levels.
Okay, let's see. Let's see his feats. He sparred and trained with Beerus and Whis, surpassed main timeline Goku in speed and power, trained the Dragon Ball warriors of Note and Beat, He traveled the timeline across the Dragon Ball Z, Super, and GT. Comparable to future warriors who damaged the crack of time, he has defeated Frieza, Cooler, 17, 18, Demon God Demigra, and Mira. Has one-shotted Mimikara, who's consumed all of time and space within a black hole with that sword of his.
Even eclipsing the main timeline's Goku, who could destroy the universe up to 13 times over when he first channeled Super Saiyan God.
So he's basically stronger than Goku when Goku first achieved Super Saiyan God. Goku in Dragon Ball Super who first achieved Super Saiyan God, not the Goku of right now. So he's somewhat stronger than that.
The same Goku who could push through Hit's time skips and could fly from Grand Kai's planet to Hell in less than a minute.
Distance between these two realms as displayed in this canon visual
Oh
model
wow,
that
new
would require
speed!
speeds over
Yo,
29
something that isn't just the
quintillion times
Goku
faster
punching the
than light.
universe or
And that
punching
was even
viewers.
God.
before going God.
Finally
Let
something
alone
new.
getting training
Yeah.
from Whiskey.
Whis and many of Trunks' patrol buddies are
Whiskey.
just as impressive. Like minutes.
Considering
Right.
the distance between these two realms as displayed in this canon visual model, that would require speeds over 29 quintillion times faster than light.
Nice.
And that was even before going God. Let alone getting training from Whiskey.
Whis, buddy.
Whis and many of Trunks' patrol buddies are just as impressive. Like you! Well, the you who battled Demigra in the Xenoverse game when he had control over all time and space, or the you who fought the demon Shamel who threatened the whole multiverse, you are technically a canon character in Dragon Ball.
Yay! Those who play Dragon Ball Xenoverse are now canon to the Dragon Ball Z timeline in the multiverse. Well, not canon to the main timeline, but the multiverse itself. Anything is canon. The multiverse is canon.
Congrats, I guess. Maybe now you
So
can
hey,
throw that
Nylon, you're
Kamehameha
somewhat
for
canon.
real. Oh, come on, you know you want to.
So the bad guys better watch out, cause Trunks and his time cops will always be there to stop them and protect time itself.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. So Nylon, what are your thoughts? And I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. I'm rooting for my boss Trunks to win this. You rooting for Silver, aren't you? You know it. You know that. Of course you know that I'm gonna be rooting for Silver. He's my buddy. All right, next one is Silver. Archie Silver.
Like you.
So if Silver,
Well,
because
the
a lot
you
of
who
people
battled
also
Demigra
think
in the
a lot of
Xenoverse
people
game when
also
he had
think
control
that
over all time and space, or the you
that
who fought the
Xeno
demon
Goku
Shamel who
beats
threatened the whole
Archie Sonic.
multiverse. You are
So do you
technically
think
a canon
if
character
Silver
in
wins
Dragon Ball.
this, do you think
Congrats,
that they'll
I
change their
guess.
tunes as well?
Maybe now you can throw that
It's
Kamehameha
hard
for
to
real.
say
Oh, come on, you know you want to.
because like
So
they
the
did
bad
say
guys better watch out,
in the
'cause
analysis
Trunks
that
and his
Silver
time cops will always
doesn't
be there
like
to stop
fully
them
scale.
and protect time
Yeah.
Sonic in the
itself.
preview, so like they probably also implied that Trunks isn't fully scaled.
All right, next one is Silver. Archie Silver. I'm gonna be talking a
It's
lot
the
more
year
now.
3437 PXE.
3437
The world of
PXE.
Mobius
The
has
future.
entered an era of darkness.
Yeah.
This savage future has been ravaged by unending fires, giant monsters, ecological disasters, and general dystopia of all kinds.
Okay, the whole giant let's see these
Fires, giant
the destruction that's on okay, let's see. Mobius in the future has some devastations, mostly caused by Dr. Robotnik, not Ixis Nagus from the Archie comics, and Mammoth Mongol, who just let things happen. If you read the Archie comics. That Chaos version right there, that is Chaos. That is a fusion of Perfect Chaos and Tikal, who was merged into one and turned evil because of Shadow the Hedgehog in this universe turned evil and wants to kill everyone in the name of Maria. This version of Shadow stayed evil in that timeline. The multiverse was crazy in the Sonic universe.
monsters, ecological disasters.
Space colony Ark crash landed and was destroyed and landed on the surface of Mobius.
And general dystopia of all kinds.
And these robots who patrol and enslave innocent people, that happened in the reboot universe of the Archie timeline, where the reboot is more of the games mixed with Satyam and Adventures timeline.
But standing against this harsh
implied that Trunks isn't fully scaled to
It's
Goku.
the year 3437
You know,
PXE.
here he is.
The world of Mobius has entered.
You want to
an
know
era
what
of
PXE
darkness.
stands for?
What?
This savage future
Post
has been
Zorda
ravaged
event.
by
Basically,
unending fires, giant
the
monsters,
you know, like
ecological
the
disasters,
aliens that basically
and
dropped the
general
nukes
dystopia
that
of all
turned
kinds.
Sonic and
But
friends into
standing
them.
against
Yeah.
this reality is a lone hero, a young hedgehog with silver quills named
Silver!
So, yeah, comic book Silver doesn't sound too different from the one in the video games, right? Don't
No.
count on it. This is the same comic where all the tales in the multiverse fuse together into this monstrosity.
Titan Tales.
So strap
Oh,
in for
man.
a wild ride.
This is called Titan Tales. A whole bunch of tales merged into one into this thing and defeated Mammoth Mongol, who was destroying multiverses.
with no family to speak of.
Full name, Silver the Hedgehog. He is 3 feet and 3 inches tall, 77 pounds. He is 14 years old, just like his game counterpart. Born in the future, 200 years in the future. A member of the Secret Freedom Fighters and codename Agent Ace. I'll name Agent Ace. Agent Ace is it was given to him by an owl named Harvey Who. The Archie Comics timeline is weird because different writers.
Silver was taken in by the last elders of his damaged world.
That's an
including
echidna.
the immortal wizard of chaos,
One of Knuckles'
Mammoth
ancestors
Mogul.
in that universe.
Silver's goal
Mammoth
was to
Mongol.
become a Knight of Cronus, a time-traveling warrior who could save the future by changing the past.
Silver's base
Echidnas
abilities
in the
include
Archie
super
universe,
strength
they
and
age
super
very
speed,
slowly.
though not quite at the same level as those of Knuckles or Sonic.
Right, he is nowhere near Knuckles' level of strength in the Archie universe, and nowhere near as fast as Sonic.
Respectively.
Well, that's okay, because he's got his own special weapon, Mind Bullets.
And more. A lot more. And bleak reality.
Yeah,
is a
that.
lone
Those are
hero.
Zorda.
A young
That's why it's called
hedgehog with
PXD.
silver quills named Silver.
So, yeah,
Dude, I'm
comic book
starting to
Silver
doubt
doesn't
myself if I
sound
actually
too
turned on the
different from
recording,
one
and
in
if
the
I
video
didn't, I'm gonna be
games, right?
so sad.
Don't
We're
count
gonna
on
have
it.
to film
This
this
is the
again and
same
try and
comic
film a
where
live
all the tales
reaction.
in the multiverse fuse
Yo,
together into
whoa,
this
I wasn't
monstrosity.
expecting that.
Strap in
Oh,
for a
God.
wild ride.
With no family to speak
Titan
of,
Tales
Silver was
legit
taken
is my
in by
sleep
the
paralysis
last elders
demon.
of his damaged world, including the immortal
Wait,
wizard
Silver's
of
only
chaos,
14?
Mammoth
Yeah.
Mogul.
I looked it up
Silver's
yesterday.
goal
He's only a
was to become
14-year-old.
Knight of Cronus,
Dude,
a
how am I
time-traveling
older-
warrior
how am I
who could
older
save
than
the
Silver,
future
bro?
by changing the past.
Silver's base
I mean-
abilities include super strength and super speed.
I'm
though
about.
not
I'm
quite
like
at
literally the
level as
same
those
age
of
as
Knuckles
Sonic.
or
I
Sonic,
expected
respectively.
Silver to be at
Well,
least
that's
like
okay,
16
he's
at
got his own
best.
special weapon, Mind
I
Bullets.
can't believe
And
Silver is like
more.
actually a
lot
freshman,
more.
bro.
Silver
Mind Bullets.
and more. A lot more. Silver possesses the rare power of
He managed to stop Super
allowing him
Scourge
to move himself
temporarily.
or other objects around with just his thoughts. He can move anything from rocks to skyscrapers to entire mountains.
But
This owl right here, that is Harvey who made Silver a member of the Secret Freedom Fighters. He's been helping out the Freedom Fighters in the shadows for Sonic and Sally and the others. And there's Shard the Metal Sonic, where Sega did not want this character to exist anymore because there can only be one Metal Sonic. And who is this Lynx character? That is Larry the Lynx. His special ability is bad luck abilities. He can jinx powers. He can cause bad luck towards himself and everyone around him with his thoughts.
that's not all he's got up his sleeves. Or gloves. He always keeps a warp ring on hand. A size-shifting power ring
Warp
that can
rings.
teleport him anywhere he likes.
In the Archie universe, these warp rings are created by an evil white echidna named Dr. Finitivus. He is an evil echidna who wants to destroy everyone and everything. He treats people like test subjects. He's a messed up character, and the heroes manage to take those warp rings from him and use them for themselves. Finitivus does not care because he has an unlimited supply. I don't know where he gets these warp rings. He created them in the Archie universe, not in the games, because Finitivus does not exist in the games. Although he was inspired by a glitch, which Starline was inspired by.
Even other dimensions.
And he can access the insight, resistances to corruption, and power boosts many other Mobians can attain with
Yeah, power rings are a huge power boost in these.
usual power rings.
Freshman, bro.
Silver possesses the
Silver
rare
is
power of
literally-
psychokinesis,
literally
allowing
has-
him
what?
to move himself or
What?
other objects around
What the
with
hell?
just his thoughts. He can move anything from rocks to skyscrapers to entire mountains.
What's up?
Where are
But
you-
that's not all he's got up
Potato
his sleeves. Gloves.
Sorry.
He always keeps a
Oh my
warp ring
God,
in
it's
hand
here!
with
Sorry.
side-shifting power.
Yo,
ring
is that,
can
Frisbee?
teleport him anywhere he likes, even other
No,
dimensions.
it's Potato
You can
King. He's
access
here.
the inside
Potato
consciousness
King!
to corruption and power boosts
redrawing
many
real
other
quick.
Mobians can attain with usual power rings.
Willow's a shoo-in for school with the woolly mammoth mage. Thanks to Mogul, Silver
Mammoth Mongol was a villain. He's a ripoff of Vandal Savage from the DC Comics and the Kingpin. That's basically who Mammoth Mongol is. He slept next to a Chaos Emerald radiating with energy, just like Vandal Savage, lived for thousands of years, and he's from the time the Mobians were a thing to the future with Silver's timeline. So he's over 10,000 years old, and he's now Silver's mentor.
got to learn about two other magic abilities he'd soon master. First up,
Chaos Control.
The magic Mogul pioneered himself centuries ago. This is the stuff Sonic and friends used to shoot pew-pews and turn into super not Saiyans.
Then Mogul discovered
Sonic.
another
Super
magic,
Silver.
Kronos Control. With
Chronos Control. This is, for those who don't know what Chrono Control is, this is requiring a Time Stone. The same Time Stones from Sonic CD. You know, when you fight Metal Sonic and where Amy Rose first introduced. Silver requires a Time Stone in order to use Chronos Control, similar to how he needs a Chaos Emerald to use Chaos Control. Chronos Control allows Silver to travel through time, from the past, present, and future. This would be an excuse to how Silver is able to travel back in time in the video games, but Sega said no, the Time Stones don't exist in modern Sonic, only in the classic era, in Little Planet.
this, Silver can move through time with very little effort, made even easier thanks to his Time Stone, a gem that governs time itself.
On the Little Planet, and this device here is a Time Stone, as well as surrounded by 7 Time Stones. This device came from the Sonic Satian TV show, where Sonic and Princess Sally went back in time to try and stop Robotnik's invasion, but it still happened due to Sonic messing up the timeline, thinking about a chili dog, of course. And they did manage to save Rosie the nanny, who was a nanny for both Sonic and Sally in the Satian TV show.
After doing tons of research, Rose, Sylvie, and Mogul discovered that their shitty lives could all be blamed on just one person. Apparently, one of Sonic's own freedom fighters turned traitor and ruined everything. What a twist! So Silver set off with a full arsenal to baby Thanos that bastard.
The way about that, turned out that traitor.
With all this, he was a shoo-in for school with the woolly mammoth mage. Thanks to Mogul,
You don't mind
Silver
that you
got to
missed
learn about
Xenotrope's
two other magic
analysis,
abilities
right?
he'd soon master. First up,
I
Chaos
did watch
Control.
both
Oh, you
The
did watch
magic
it?
Mogul
Oh, okay.
pioneered
I
himself
watched
centuries
the
ago.
videos.
This is the
my
stuff Sonic
only
and friends
problem is I
used
can't
to
actually
shoot
see the
pew-pews
screen
and
right
turn
now.
into
Oh, you can't
super
see the
not
screen?
Saiyans.
Then
No,
Mogul discovered
it's just
another
loading for me
magic,
infinitely.
Kronos Control.
Oh.
With this, Silver can move through time with
Can you
very
hear it?
little effort, made even easier thanks to
Oh,
his
I can
Time
hear it, yeah.
Stone, a gem that
Okay.
governs
Alright,
time
if it doesn't
itself.
After doing tons
start
of
by
research,
the time-
Rose, Sylvie, and Mogul discovered
Alright.
that their
That
shitty
issue
lives
kicks in.
could
Should
all
we
be
just,
blamed
like,
on just one person?
try and,
Apparently,
like,
one of
reset
Sonic's own
the
freedom
stream?
fighters turned traitor and ruined everything. What a
Probably.
twist! So Silver set off with a full arsenal to baby Thanos that bastard.
The way about that, turned out that traitor, Silver went back in time to, he thought it was Sonic due to his powers, thought Sonic was the traitor because of his extent power. He thought Rotor the Walrus was a traitor because of his name. Rotor was named Boomer instead of Rotor. He thought Antoine was the traitor, but found out that Antoine sacrificed himself to save the prince, and when Metal Sonic self-destructed, ordered by Robotnik. So the traitor that Silver was looking for to kill is Princess Sally. Princess Sally, the leader of the Freedom Fighters. Except Sally wasn't the traitor, not by her will. She sacrificed herself to stop Robotnik's worldwide roboticizer, where she saved the world from being roboticized, but at a cost. She was roboticized. And Robotnik took advantage of that. She weaponized her, tore apart her insides, and added weapons inside her, and added a self-destruct feature, so when Sonic tries to save her, Robotnik can tell it to self-destruct, where Sally would die. So Silver, instead of trying to kill Sally when he found out the truth by the owl, he now wants to save Sally and turn Sally back to normal, to her flesh and blood. And Silver did knock her out. And the Freedom Fighters are going to, and Sonic, Tails, and Amy and Silver are going to take Sally back to Mobotropolis, where she's knocked out in a robot state, until Dr. Robotnik and Dr. Wily reverse the entire universe, causing the reboot. You can blame Ken Pender's lawsuit for that, due to Sonic Chronicles looking too similar, the echidnas looking too similar to the Dark Legion. It's complicated. They had a crossover with Sonic and Mega Man. Mega Man got back to his timeline, back to normal, but Sonic timeline was rebooted because Robotnik interfered with his Chaos Control, which the reboot timeline is now about the video games, but with the reboot of the Satium and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog characters. Princess Sally is no longer a robot. She gets a reboot design. She gets ring blades. The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog characters are in there, like Breezy the Hedgehog. She's control of Casino Park. Remember Casino Park from Sonic Heroes? Yeah, remember Sonic Heroes, Casino Park? That level? Yeah, Breezy controls that, and the little behind the scenes of the characters in the video game timeline. So yeah, that's the reboot. That's the reboot timeline. So Silver tried to save Sally when he learns that Sally's not really a traitor, just a character who was turned against her allies against her will. So Silver didn't kill Sally. He tried to save her, but the reboot happened. That's enough of me rambling. And I just said, I know it's confusing. It different writers, lawsuits, and all that. Archie was weird.
Only one problem. The Archie Sonic multiverse is complicated.
Yes, it is.
Complicated barely even cuts it. Jocelyn, how about you take this one?
Okay, Archie Sonic's multiverse is similar in scope to something like DC Comics, with
Pretty
multiple
much.
extra-dimensional layers like the Chaos Force. There are infinite universes with infinite timelines and infinite characters.
Yes, it is.
Sonic needed more of those.
Yeah, a lot of people did not like Sonic having a lot of characters in Archie, and they don't like Sonic having multiple characters. And Sega's having track of keeping up with them.
Including the likes of Mega Man,
Yes.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yes, Mega Man is in the crossover because Capcom wanted a crossover with Sonic to save their business. They did a crossover again with Worlds Unite with Capcom characters and Sega characters. And sadly, it didn't save Capcom in their comic books. They were canceled. And later on, after Archie Sonic was over, Archie Sonic was canceled, and we got IDW Sonic, which follows after the events of Sonic Forces. And Sabrina the Teenage Witch is part of the Archie universe because of Archie.
And Spawn.
Wait, what?
With the
Yes, Spawn.
Time Stone, Warp Rings, and Cronus Control, no timeline or dimension is out of Silver's reach.
Yeah.
Though, like bad sushi mixed with vodka, time hopping this way had some weird side effects, like decoupling Silver from time. So if he causes a real bad butterfly effect, he doesn't get erased like poor Marty
Right.
McFly. He just has a lot of catching up to do.
Sorry, can you go back to the part about Sonic the Hedgehog meeting mother Spawn?
Yes. Sonic, Sally, and the Freedom Fighters and Knuckles met Spawn, the Hell Spawn. In a crossover, Sonic Super Special Comics. Ken Penders wrote that. Ken Penders or Simi Other wrote that in that story. Ken Penders added a crossover between that. I don't know what he was thinking, but apparently that happened.
Needless to say, Silver had a hard time figuring out exactly what he needed to do.
I mean, even if it was more straightforward, he's not exactly the sharpest quill on the hog.
Yeah, he's not.
You
One
ended.
problem. The Archie Sonic multiverse is complicated. Hell,
That's
complicated
saying the
barely
least
even
of
cuts
it.
it. Jocelyn,
Yeah.
how about you take this one?
Sonic!
Okay, Archie
have
Sonic's
they already
multiverse
done
is
the
similar in
Or
scope to
Jocelyn, let's
something
go.
like
Yeah,
DC
they
Comics, with multiple extra-dimensional layers like the
Can you
Chaos
still not
Force.
see it,
There
Taylor
are
King?
infinite universes
No.
with infinite timelines and
Do you want me
infinite
to pause it real quick and
characters,
reset?
As if
the-
Sonic needed more of those.
Yeah.
including the likes of
just-
Alright. Okay.
Alright.
So we're about, like... Okay.
Alright, anyways, we're back. No more technical difficulties. Let's go.
Alright.
Mega Man,
Wait, can you
Sabrina
see
the
Potato
Teenage
King?
Witch, and Spawn.
Yeah, I can see.
You can hear?
Okay.
The time
Is that
stones,
Spawn?
warp rings, and
Yeah.
bonus
Yo.
control, no timeline or dimension is out of Silver's reach.
You didn't know?
Like bad
Sonic
sushi
crossed
mixed
over with both
vodka.
Sabrina the
Time
Teenage
hopping
Witch
this
and
way has
Spawn.
some weird
Yo.
side effects.
Ghost
Like
Rider versus
decoupling
Spawn, but
Silver
Spawn has
from
Archie
time.
scaling.
So if he causes a real bad
Oh
butterfly
my
effect,
God.
he doesn't get erased like poor Marty McFly. He just has a lot of catching
Marty
up to do.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
he's
can you go back
he's
to the
desync
part
from the
about
time.
Sonic the
in time.
Hedgehog meeting mother Spawn.
Needless
Yeah.
to say, Silver had a hard time figuring
Spawn
out
versus
exactly
Ghost
what
Rider.
he needed to
Ridiculous.
do.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it was more straightforward, he's not exactly the sharpest quill on the hog. He's not exactly the sharpest quill on the hog.
Yeah, he's
Good
not.
thing Archie Silver is way more badass than he was in the video game.
Yes,
He's
he
fought
is.
all sorts of epic baddies across.
Yeah, this wizard right here is Nagus. He's first introduced in the Sonic SatM TV show. So Archie didn't create this character. Sega of America for the cartoons did.
Time and space, like Darth Knuckles.
Enerjack.
Gesundheit, who stole
Yeah.
the souls of every Mobian in the world.
Yeah, this is Knuckles in the Archie universe. Enerjack. Enerjack is a godlike being with chaos power, and Knuckles in this future timeline turned evil in the dark timeline. It's weird. Silver went toe-to-toe against him. He defeated Super Sonic and took over the planet.
This guy threw a whole continent at our weed-haired hedgehog. Just
Based on the Mobius world map, Angel Island is approximately 536 kilometers wide, and its weight is over 30 quadrillion megatons.
despite fighting a literal dark god with far more power, Silver won the day by turning evil Knux's own attacks right back at him.
Yeah, Silver in the Archie universe can throw your energy attacks back at you. So all that power you throw at him, Silver can just throw it back at you. Archie Silver can just throw it back at you, and you take the damage. So that's how he defeated Enerjack, and Enerjack was not happy.
Not too surprising. Silver's psychic powers on their own are strong enough to teleport instantly, disrupt any technology,
Psychokinesis,
close tears
warp
in
ring, time
reality,
stone,
and
super
stop
forms.
time from being pulled out of him.
Also, according
That happened in the reboot universe timeline of Archie.
to the Archie Sonic Comic Encyclopedia, Silver still experienced some version of the events of the Sonic 06 video game.
The events of Sonic 06 somewhat happen in the Archie timeline before the reboot. That explains why I saw Mephiles the Dark in prison during the Scourge the Hedgehog prison break. So Mephiles the Dark somewhat escaped being erased from the timeline in the Archie universe, but was imprisoned by the Zone cops. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
You know, everyone's favorite.
No,
Including the battle
not my
against
favorite.
Solaris,
Not
which
my
would
favorite.
beat Time, where
Solaris is probably the only godly character that is a universal threat.
Silver achieved the
Multiversal
invulnerable
threat.
form of Super Silver.
He gets a major boost to match the speed and power of
Super
Sonic.
Silver.
As Sonic Man, without this supersonic energy, Sonic was already fast enough to outspeed stopped time.
Sonic Man. About this. Like I said, Capcom wanted another reboot with Sega and Archie called Worlds Unite, where Mega Man and Sonic characters team up with Sega and Capcom characters to stop Sigma, the main villain from Mega Man X. He managed to get Dr. Eggman, and Wily to capture Sonic and Mega Man. With the help of the Deadly Six, Sonic is roboticized for the first time in the reboot with Mega Man upgrades. And he was sent to fight Mega Man's allies, and Mega Man was sent to fight Sonic's allies. And the moment these two work together, we get their bodies back. Yes, Sigma was the main threat in this crossover. It was crazy.
Let me say that again. Time was
Yeah, Flash Man, the robot master in the Mega Man series, can stop time. And Sonic can still move around in the Archie universe.
frozen, and Sonic could still move. What the hell?
Naturally, Supersonic
It was confirmed by the writers Ian Flynn, Ian Flynn, the freelance writer, that Sonic broke out of time with speed alone and not by imminent time manipulation. So so if you freeze Archie Sonic by stopping time, Archie Sonic can still move around at high speeds with his own speed by alone. Archie Sonic is the most powerful version of Sonic there is. And the closest up there is probably Movie Sonic and Game Sonic. Movie Sonic and Game Sonic on a whole other level. It's just that Archie Sonic is more powerful.
Sonic and Super Silver should both be faster than this.
Yes.
But as calculating speed requires a factor
Good
of
thing
little dumb
Archie
boy.
Silver is way more badass than he was in the video game. He's fought all sorts
He's
of
just a
epic
good
baddies.
boy.
You
Leave
just
him
those
alone.
ones back. Silver is still
Dark,
badass in the
Knuckles,
video games.
and
Capsaris is
He
literally
really is.
saying,
Stole
I'll make
the
you eat
souls
those
of
words.
Every Mobian in the world. This guy
Really?
grew a whole
Bro, that-
continent at
that's
our
like the
wheat-haired
creepiest comic
hedgehog,
panel I've ever seen,
despite
I'm not gonna
fighting
lie.
a literal dark god
Oh,
with
yeah.
far more
Oh, yeah,
power
no,
when
that
than
was
Silver
terrible.
won
Knuckles
today
became
by
a
turning
Rastafari
evil
and
Knuckles'
Shang
own
Tsung and
attacks
stole everyone's
right
souls.
back at him.
Not too surprising. Silver's psychic powers on their own are strong enough to teleport instantly, disrupt any technology, close tears in reality, and stop time from being pulled out of him.
Also, according to
What?
the Archie Sonic comic
Jesus
Encyclopedia,
Christ.
Silver still
I think
experiences
part
some
of
the events
I
the
think
Sonic
part of
06 video
the
game.
reason
Everyone's favorite.
Including the battle against
they did not just show
God.
that.
time, where
You
Silver
didn't
Oh,
share
achieved
that
the invulnerable
guy.
form
Of
of
all the
Super
things
Silver.
to show,
He
why
gets
would
a
it have to
major
be that
boost
one?
to match the
So
speed
like
and
I
power
think
of
part of the
Super
reason
Sonic.
like Silver
As
is
Sonic
like
Man,
controversial
without
in the
this
versus
supersonic
community is that
energy,
he
Sonic
first
was
appeared
already
in
fast
Sonic
enough to
06.
outspeed stopped
Yeah.
time.
And people
Let me
have to
say that
actually
again.
study Sonic
Time
06.
was frozen, and Sonic could still move. What the hell?
Naturally, Super Sonic and Super Silver should both be faster than this. But as calculating speed requires a factor of time, and this feat removes time from the equation entirely, this means Super Silver's speed is incalculable.
Yes.
His speed is faster than time itself permits speed to be.
Stupid.
That's
It is.
Archie Sonic.
Hardly a super form's most impressive.
Yeah, Tails in the Archie universe gets a form called Turbo Tails, where he gets a cape like a superhero. Tails gets a cape like some kind of superhero in this universe.
Feat, though.
This scene where Tails and Shadow summon all the Chaos Emeralds in the universe and trap them in the Zone of Silence, which became the Special Zone, ruled by a giant panda named Feast. He's no longer canon, so Feast does not exist at all. He never was canon in the video games. So Feast turned all those Chaos Emeralds into just 7 Chaos Emeralds with their own color.
There have been a few occasions where the Archie Sonic multiverse has been completely demolished and
Mammoth Mongol destroyed an entire universe.
restored.
There's a factor of time, and this feat removes time from the equation
Dude,
entirely.
seeing
This
06
means Super Silver's
cutscenes
speed
just makes
is
me think of the
incalculable.
Fandom.
His speed
Ugh.
is faster than
I'm
time
gonna make an
Yeah.
announcement.
permits speed to be.
That's stupid.
That's Archie Sonic.
Silver, the
Hardly
That
daddy
is
of
Archie
the
Sonic.
most impressive feat, though. There have been a few occasions where the Archie Sonic multiverse has been completely demolished and restored, and each one used the same chaos power Super Silver possesses. The most notable, of course, was when Super Sonic teamed up with Super Mega Man to counter
Super
the
Mega
Super
Man.
Genesis wave.
Which completely rewrote all
God, I
of time
absolutely
and
love that
space.
comic.
Luckily, despite
So
being
good.
right at ground zero, the Super Forms were immune to the Super Genesis wave's reality warping power, giving Sonic and Mega Man the time they needed to save the entire multiverse.
Oh, yeah.
What about?
Yes, even Spawn.
Oh, thanks, Satan.
But even in this
Yeah,
brave new
come on.
world, Silver was nothing short of a hero.
As long as this dorky hedgehog is around to
Look
keep
at
up
my
the good
boy.
I love
line,
him.
the
I love him so
darkest
much.
timeline will have
He's
a
just he's
silver
a
lining.
little dork. He's just a little dork.
Mammoth Mongol destroyed an entire universe.
Stored, and each one used the same chaos power Super
And Knuckles did the same thing as well. He kept Archie Silver's feats. He kept pace with Sonic the Hedgehog. He immobilized Vile from the Mega Man universe, Mega Man X, lifted hundreds of tons of rocks and metal, survived being hit by Angel Island itself, where Dark Interjack threw Angel Island at Silver, and Silver survived it. Resisted the Ifrit he restrained the Ifrit from destroying the from the world-destroying monster. The Ifrit is the Firebird monster from Sonic Rivals. That creature appeared in the Archie universe. That thing can mind control you into fighting each other, and he can destroy the worlds. And he lives in a fiery place, just like Iblis from Sonic 06, basically. So that thing made a reference. That made appearance in Sonic Rivals and Sonic Rivals 2, to be precise. He has saved the main Planet Mobius timeline, the light future timeline where King Sonic and Queen Sally, and the dark Mobius timeline where Interjack took over the world, and the anti-Mobius timeline where Scourge is. He has defeated Solaris, Mecha Sally, where Sally was roboticized. Silver managed to knock Mecha Sally out, so she won't try to kill Sonic and the others. The Second Devourer. The Second Devourer is a revenant of the Time Eater from Sonic Generations. Yeah, the Second Devourer. Silver defeated it in the reboot timeline where the game elements and Setium and Adventures live on, and defeated Interjack.
Super Silver possesses.
I'm sorry, this
Most
is longer
notable,
than
of
I
course, was when
expected,
Super
but hey, I'm
Sonic
talking
teamed
a
up
lot
with
here.
Super Mega Man to counter the Super Genesis
Yeah, Sonic and Mega Man. The first time Mega Man goes super with the Chaos Emeralds.
wave.
Which complete.
This scene here is Mecha Sally, where Sally and Sonic where Sally was roboticized by Robotnik's roboticizer. Sonic tries to save her. Robotnik wanted to use the Chaos Emeralds to rewrite history, where a world ruled by Robotnik, where Sonic and Sally are roboticized, but that never happened, thank goodness, which created the reboot.
Completely rewrote all of time and space.
Luckily,
Yeah,
despite being
Super
right at
Genesis
ground
Wave
zero,
is the cause of this.
the super forms were immune.
This scene right here, Mega Man gets to restore his world, but Sonic wasn't able to do it correctly because of Eggman interfered, because in Eggman's own world, if I can't have a universe in my own way, I'll make sure you'll never have a universe at all, you blue rodent.
To the Super Genesis Wave's reality warping power, giving Sonic and Mega Man
Sonic was later reset due to Sonic later reset the entire universe of his timeline due to Eggman's interference. But the Super Genesis Wave erased the universe around Super Sonic and Mega Man before they controlled Chaos Control.
Man the time they needed to save the entire multiverse.
Oh no, what about.
Yes, even Spawn.
Oh, thanks, Satan.
Yes.
But even in this,
When Sonic tries to restore his universe, the only universes that exist is his universe, where the Freedom Fighters, the Satium characters, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and the game timeline exists. It also, as well as Blaze the Cat's dimension, and apparently Sonic Boom's dimension, apparently, and their connection to Mega Man still exists, surprisingly due to the whole universe cracking up. And the reboot timeline happens to have the Sonic Unleashed story arc. So Scourge's universe in the old timeline was erased thanks to Eggman.
brave
Interfering
new world, Silver
Super
was
Sonic.
nothing short of a hero.
As long as this
He's a
Dorothy
hero in both
Hedgehog
the
is
main-
around to keep
both
up the
reboot
good fight,
and
even the
before the
darkest
reboot
timeline
timeline.
will have a silver lining.
Okay, that was enough.
I thought we agreed to put that jungle business behind us. It was mating season. How could I have known she was your sister? How long have you two been standing there?
Too long.
Thank goodness.
All
Yeah.
right, the combatants
my
are
favorite
Alright.
board.
Run the
Final predictions.
Okay.
You know what?
if
You know
hold
what?
a gun to my, you hold a gun to my head. I want to say Trunks.
Yeah,
Only
I'm
slightly.
I'm still putting my bets on Trunks, but like that is literally
Oh,
by
wait,
like
hold
a
on.
decimal.
Hold on. Frisbee says he wants to join.
Frisbee? Alright, let him join.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. He just needs to reinstall Discord. So.
Alright, let's just talk about our predictions then real quick.
All right. You know what?
Alright.
Just say it right now. After hearing the full analysis, I'm betting Silver now. Rooting and betting Silver.
I'm still
No,
indifferent
that's
on who wins, but oh,
Yeah.
man.
Honestly, I like I said, you hold a gun to my head. I think Trunks wins, but like it's very small. Honestly, anyone could take it.
And judging by the time of the video we have left, it seems we have a pretty long post analysis.
Oh my
Oh
god!
boy, my
Yay.
favorite.
Because that was like my biggest. That was like one of my biggest problems with Archie versus Wally,
Oh yeah, shorter than Mario versus Sonic.
and that is a
Yeah.
much more
Yeah,
simpler.
no, that was easily the worst part of that episode. The fact that it was such a close debate, and they did not show how close it was in the post analysis at all.
I know.
They didn't even freaking bring up the stupid the what you call it.
Oh no.
They didn't bring up the billionth ring aura and how it literally protects Sonic from death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to. All they had to say was, "Oh, Wally has overpowered extra dimensional forces before, like the Speed Force.
Yeah.
So it's not too far fetched to say that he would overpower this billionth ring aura, and thus finish off Sonic for good."
And even if he couldn't, Wally also outran death itself, so they both
Yeah.
have resistances to death.
Plus, I
Yeah.
think Wally
And
can also
Sonic's is just more
combat,
exploitable.
I think
Yeah,
Wally
no, that's
can
the thing.
also,
Like, I can accept that Wally won that. I hate the way they explained it, though.
yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, if that episode had a shorter post-analysis than Omni-Man versus Homelander,
It probably did.
honestly, maybe...
All they had to like say was like, "What the fuck did I just see on Twitter?" Sorry.
You didn't get
Oh,
spoiled.
Jesus.
No, there's this video of like the melee cutscene, where Mario's jumping
Oh, yeah.
and then Luigi jumps on his head. There's just a cutscene of that, but Mario is replaced by Sans and Luigi is placed by Luigi in a gimp suit. I'm not fucking lying.
I'm sorry,
Oh my
what?
god.
I'll send it on Twitter, and then if you want, you can show it in the video.
Yes,
but I wouldn't.
I don't think I want to show that in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't
There
know
you
about that
go.
one.
Alright, where's Frisbee at?
All right.
I'm ready to see this fight, man. It's unreal.
Yeah, same.
Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, I'm fully expecting this to be my favorite episode of the season.
That's very possible. Is that Frisbee?
Oh God. Cole, watch the video.
What video? Oh.
The one I sent.
Alright. Dude, the track is such a bop.
Oh,
I know.
it is.
I have it downloaded
It's
on my
so
phone.
good.
Yeah.
There's this thing I do where I take like the episodes that I really like and then I download them onto my phone so I can watch them while I'm at school, because for some reason my school is stupid and doesn't have Wi-Fi for our phones to use.
Oh.
So
Yeah, no, that's a good idea, actually. I usually just, like, watch them on YouTube during
Yeah.
school.
Dude,
only
imagine-
down
Not the
is it
smartest idea,
literally
but-
takes up all my data, or not all my data, but all my storage on my phone.
Yeah.
So like I literally have to like constantly delete photos and stuff. It's annoying.
So,
I still remember when Madara vs. Aizen came out. I was in school, so I was
Yeah.
watching the premiere, and my fucking teacher was like looking on everyone's screens, and one of the things you could see on there was like, okay, so now what's everyone doing besides working? And on the fucking screen, you could see Madara versus Aizen.
Nah, it's just it's just like that's
Give
why
me
I'm
a
so
minute.
glad I have a first membership now, because like if it didn't, I just become so unhinged. Like the teacher was looking at everyone's screens. All right, Bobby's doing his work. Oh, he's
Hold
playing
on, I gotta
games,
mute
and then you just look
this.
at my screen and you just see like freaking I don't even know, just like
Like Omni-Man crushing Homelander's head.
oh yeah, watching Black Adam versus Apocalypse. Look, Teach, this death battle. It's really important to me. All right, I need to watch this like right now. And if you don't mind, you can like set aside for like every other Monday. You can set aside like 30 minutes for me at 1 every day. All right, where's Frisbee at? Cap serious? Yo, he gone.
Oh, damn.
Dang. Cap serious died. No, man.
Man, poor Cap.
No,
He
man.
died so young.
He has so much to live for. There he is.
Sorry about that. My sister called me. I had to take that.
Oh, we thought you died.
Oh yeah, no problem.
No, I'm still alive. Don't worry.
Just got Thanos snapped.
I'm not dying until I see this animation.
Man got baby Thanos.
Alright, so Tenebre is calling. Can he,
Huh?
Is Frisbee able to, chat call?
He should be. I sent him the. I added him onto the thing. So you should be able to.
Is he in the call right now?
Oh, yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I saw him, but, like, he's muted, so... Oh, he's typing. He said, hey. It's the future! I want to erase!
You have a wonderful singing voice.
So good.
That's, like, one of my bad...
He's on his phone.
My singing voice isn't the best, but, like, I do better with, like, high pitch.
I do better with low pitch because if I try and go high, then my voice will crack and I sound like a prepubescent porcupine.
I can sound pretty good like at any like medium pitch. If it goes too low or too high though.
Like if you
I think you pull off a Frank Sinatra song pretty well, man.
Like if you give me like a really deep song, like I'm gonna sing horribly, but like if you give me something like I don't know, like a Little Mermaid song, I will go off. Put me in front, dude. I will sing, bro. I'll even do a little dance. I'll toe tap. All right, can you see the screen and hear it?
Yeah, I can see the screen and hear it.
Yeah, Tenebre. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
All right. So
Okay,
you
cool.
guys ready?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, finally.
Oh.
The data through all possibilities.
Betting Trunks, rooting both.
Death battle!
honestly.
Time!
Through time!
Thank goodness. That was a long talk. I'm sorry, guys. I had to talk a lot and explain a lot that these guys don't focus on yet. Let's get on to the battle. No more timing. No more stopping.
Once in a blue moon, there is a death battle that might pique our interest. And today is kind of one of those days. It's kind of one of those days. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? I am Alejandro Sabe, and today we are reacting to Death Battle! But before we get started, I just want to say this video will be linked in the description below. And also, we are reacting to this on twitch.tv/Kaggyfilms. Look at all those people saying hi to you. Yeah, that's right. Make sure to subscribe, baby. Woo! Also, one thing that I will take on a serious matter, since this is a death battle video and it is by the Rooster Teeth Company. Nothing against the death battle, folks. I don't know how that department goes, but some news recently came out about Rooster Teeth. A lot more news, actually, because Rooster Teeth in recent history has had some allegations and some stuff come out that has put them in a weird position, and it was kind of fucked up. And today, as of the recording of this video, even more fucked up stuff came out, and I just wanted to say, yo, Rooster Teeth, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Employees like Caden and other people deserve better from you. And yeah, that's it. Be better. I don't know where your company is going, but I'm not gonna keep up with it anymore. I used to love you guys, and it's a fucking shame of what you did. Hopefully in the future you do better. Anyway, that's all I have to say on the matter. I don't know if Death Battle is involved with them. I know they are technically part of Rooster Teeth now. Yeah, pay your fucking people. As for the Death Battle folks, I knew one of them, and he was pretty cool. I know some of them, and I thought they were pretty cool. So I don't know. I don't know if they have any relation to anything that's happened, so I can't speak on what they're going through, but I'm sure they're put into a weird position. That's beside the point. Let's watch Death Battle. Let's have a good time. Turn off our brains from the serious shit that's happened. It's still pretty fucked up. Pay your employees. Be better. And stop being fucking pieces of shit. All right, let's get into it. Trunks versus Silver. I'm saying it right now. I swear to God, If Silver wins, death battle sucks.
Time for a death battle through time.
I swear to
Get on to the battle.
Through time.
No more timing. No more stopping. Battle it now. Oh, nice. All right, Silver, what you got for us? Come on.
Yeah, the music's fire though. Yeah, fuck him up, Trunks!
You're under arrest for unsanctioned time travel.
Tell him!
That's Kaiser.
Seriously? This is what I do.
I just realized this might be Dragon Ball Heroes Trunks, and he has God mode, so I swear to God, if he loses, this is bullshit! Fucking swipe the shit out of him.
It's Kaiser's voice. They got Kaiser's echo from Team 4-Star.
Oh, he threw a ring at him. Oh, we're doing that now, huh? Dude, the environments have gone. This fucker knows Masenko because he's future Trunks. I like that touch to detail. That's cute.
Oh, warp ring. Brought to his timeline. Brought to his world. Silver can throw that back at you. Meteor smash.
My God. Bro, it's like if they... Bro, this is the shit that Octopath Traveler kind of does. Like, it's like 3D environments, but a couple of sprites here and there.
That's not gonna work, buddy. Super Saiyan 2. Oh, Chaos Emeralds already?
You see? It's no use. Rip off. You see? It's no use.
Ah, nice. He's at the thing. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Yo, that literally is just Trunks' persona. Look at that shit. This is the same hair. It's just his persona.
Rip off.
Hey, nice.
Rip off. Like father like son, Vegeta said, wow, what a rip off.
You have no idea who you're dealing with? What's this? Behold the true power I possess. Wow, what a ripoff.
Same hair. It's just his persona.
Rip off.
Hey, nice. Damn, they went to the fucking moon. You know what? Maybe Silver does need to be stopped.
Crap baskets.
Oh, not.
Ah, crap baskets.
Team 4-Star. Throw a moon at him.
Stopped.
Crap baskets.
Oh, nice. TFS reference. I mean, it is Kaiser. It is Scott voicing Trunks. Doing great, by the way, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Come on, give me a good pull.
Fucking Christ. That's pretty good.
Good enough.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good.
Throw a moon at him.
Oh, yeah. Come on, give me a good pull. Good enough.
What's wrong? Which card you got? Oh, Goku, GT Goku in hand. I guess he doesn't like those.
Oh, fuck off.
What? They're out. Oh yeah, Super Silver can do that.
All right, Trunks, if you're gonna pull that shit, you better become Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan 4 or something. Come on, buddy. And it was the GT crew, huh? Bro, he broke the Z sword. Nah, I'm kidding. It's Tapions. That's God mode. Thank you. Fuck fucking Christ! I was about to say there's no shot! Yeah, beat his ass. It's not even a contest. It's not even a contest.
Now to shut you down for good!
That is still the stupidest fucking sword thing from Heroes. I stand by what I said.
This is surprisingly hype. I like this. Nice. Oh, he's going Super Saiyan God. Okay. There we go. Super Saiyan God Trunks is not holding back.
Now to shut you down for good!
Uh-oh. That might do it. But he's in his super form, right? Oh, crap.
This is some Doctor Who bullshit.
I'm guessing time is going crazy here.
Is that? I don't want to say anything, but that sure does sound like someone I know, and I don't know if I should say. Anyway.
Eternal Time Labyrinth and Chronos Control at the same time. You're still in your super form.
I don't think we're in Mobius anymore.
No, you're not. You're not on Mobius.
This is it, Time Hawk!
Timeline.
Wow, nice. You went into the. That's cute.
I don't think we're in Mobius anymore.
Bro. He's fucked. There's no way he wins.
The end of your future!
He's dead.
Time Hawk!
Time lock.
The end of your future!
I told you.
Uh-oh.
Bro.
Time Stone.
Bro. You're not doing this. You are not doing this. There is no fucking way.
The power of the Time Stone came out on top. Oh, snap.
Oh, come on! Trunks is way past cooler than furry Kyle Reese.
I'm gonna hear him out. But, you smell that? That's a load of bullshit.
It's hard to imagine Trunks losing to anyone. However, Silver ironically had just about everything he needed to.
Oh. Whoa. He erased him from existence. And Silver goes back to his crappy timeline again.
What do you guys think of the preview?
Oh, I love it.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Normally I'm against
I think swinging the sword is a little fancy, but other than that, I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally I'm against like animations with accessories. Like
Yeah.
But here I think it works pretty well since you have the excuse, oh, they're just time traveling, Trunks is here to arrest Silver because he's time traveling.
Yeah. Like, that was an obvious, like, that was the obvious way it was gonna start. You can't do time travel, that's illegal! Here we go.
You know what else is illegal? Redirecting Silver to set. Oh!
Yes, sir!
Hell yeah!
Yo, he's already Super Saiyan.
God. Oh my god, I was so worried about that.
Alright, Super Silver, let's go.
And he just resurrected Super Saiyan.
Alright.
It's no use.
Oh, he said the rip-off line.
Yeah. Oh, the moon.
Oh, there's
He's gonna throw the moon at. Oh wait, is he not?
Oh.
Moon rubble.
Crap baskets.
Crap bastard.
I need the 4-star line.
Oh my god, he
Give me
said
a
it.
good pull.
Yo, he's playing card game.
Good enough.
Yo, what?
I was honestly not
Yo, we're gonna have a whole battle royale.
I was kind of hoping for Silver to just like use to take the moon and just beat it at Trunks.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Yo.
Oh damn!
This goes hard.
That's so hard.
Okay, Sword's about to come out.
Sword's gonna come out. Oh, that was
Yo, Super Saiyan.
oh, that hit.
His hair just suddenly changed.
Yo. Dude. Oh my god.
Oh, this is so cool.
Now to shut you down for good.
There it is.
Yes!
Oh, here it is.
Got the sword!
Yo, they're gonna. Oh boy.
Oh, the rewind. They're missing the time.
Yo, this episode was so good, it's crashing my computer.
Wait, callback to always ending in reverse.
Please give us callbacks to earlier episodes, please.
Give us a callback to Wally vs. Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Xenoverse!
We're in Mobius anymore.
You're right, you're not.
This is it, Time Lord.
Uh-oh.
The end of your future.
Oh boy, here it comes.
I told you.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, is he actually going to win?
Go! Yes!
Oh my god!
Let's go!
He actually won!
Yes! Oh.
He actually won!
Oh, come on! Trunks is way past cooler than furry Kyle Reese.
It is.
Furry Coyote. Oh man, it is. I bet you wonder, why does Silver's super form last this long? Well, in the Archie universe, Supersonic's super forms do last longer than his game counterpart. So the same thing do apply for Archie Silver. Remember, this isn't the Silver from the video games. This is from the Archie comics.
It's hard to imagine Trunks losing to anyone. However, Silver
Yes.
ironically had just about everything he needed to put the Half Saiyan 6 feet under.
Pretty much.
First off, time travel wasn't.
Okay, Trunks' advantages. Trunks is way stronger and faster than base Silver. His key sword can counter time manipulation, and is more versatile and has a more versatile arsenal to summon. His most disadvantage, most attacks can be countered. Silver the Hedgehog advantages. He is stronger and faster than Trunks in his super form because Chaos Energy is far more powerful and it's unlimited power. You can see Archie Sonic versus Wally West. Archie Sonic is probably one of the most powerful characters in the Archie universe. That Wally West is probably the only character who can beat Archie Sonic, and has unlimited power. So Super Silver having unlimited power and speed and strength is what gave him the advantage here. He can redirect most of Trunks' attacks with his psychokinesis. He'd done so before against Interjack in the comic books, but people don't know that because they don't read comics. They only think Silver would win because anime, blowing up planets is far superior. I can blow up this planet. Sure, but there are plenty of other characters who can counter that. Can disable Trunks' technology with his psychokinesis, that is true. Has superior control over the battlefield. Silver can pretty much control the environment. His disadvantage, his super forms, he has a shorter super form duration. Got it.
isn't much of a factor, since they were both pretty well versed in it. Either way, Silver's psychokinesis could disrupt tech like the hero switch and the time travel armband, leaving Trunks without his gadgets and primary method of hopping through time.
Let's be frank, in base form, Silver never stood a chance at
No, he does not. If Silver was in his base form, he would lose.
Matching Trunks with his own power.
He's lucky. He's lucky that Super Silver lasts longer than his game counterpart.
It's questionable whether or not Super Silver had the physical ability to match Super Saiyan Trunks. In short, it
is stated in the Sonic, in your super form, you are invincible. You basically cannot die. You basically cannot die. You have unlimited power and you're invincible. So Archie's universe followed that rule as well.
Practically impossible to lock down exact numbers and limits for their power levels.
So Trunks could have probably taken a win if he found an opening, but Silver's psychic powers have worked around similar disadvantages before. Interjack was way stronger than him, could match the power.
Interjack, yes. And keep in mind, if you read the comic books, Super Sonic fought Knuckles when Knuckles was Interjack as well. When Finitivus turned Knuckles into Interjack against his will, Super Sonic used the Master Emerald to go. Sonic used the Master Emerald to go Super Sonic in the Archie comics. Knuckles, as Interjack, shot a powerful energy attack that can destroy a planet, and Super Sonic stood there like it was nothing to him. So the same thing would apply for Super Silver. While in base form, Silver uses his psychokinesis to briefly restrain Super Scourge, the evil Super Sonic, and dark version of Super Sonic, despite having a large power gap. He was managed to control him temporarily until Sonic found a way to stop Super Scourge.
Power of Super Sonic and conquered all of Mobius, but Silver could consistently Uno reverse card his attacks back at him, and he wasn't even super at that time.
Correct.
Was
he can throw his attacks back
Goku's
at you.
Trip to hell. He could easily be sextillions or septillions of times faster than light, maybe even more. However, by the very nature of Dragon Ball powers, his speed must have a limit, even if it is impossible to know an exact number given what we've seen.
But Archie's super forms have consistently shown incalculable.
Yeah, Archie Sonic characters, if they get super forms, their speed are incalculable. It's impossible to measure their speed. Their speed is unlimited.
Speeds. Sure, Goku broke through Hit's time skip, but that actually has nothing to do with speed.
As explained by Whis, the effectiveness of time manipulation in the world of Dragon Ball depends on the difference in power level.
Hit skills are only effective against opponents who are near his below level of power. The higher the power level, the stronger you are. Goku's power has become far more superior that of Hit's in the manga.
Level between the caster and their target, such as when Kranoa attempted a time stop on Mira and failed due to Mira's energy being stronger.
Yes, Kranoa tries to use time manipulation powers on Mira. Mira has stolen so much energy from warriors by messing up the timeline. Mira can just overpower her. And Nylon, he dealt with that problem before.
Xeno vs. Goku has also mentioned how increasing his energy affects space and time around.
Pretty much.
In any other matchup, this would be
Xeno
totally
Goku is crazy
itself.
powerful.
But no, Archie super forms just have to break time itself.
Yes.
It's also difficult to put an exact number on Trunks' maximum level of power.
Yeah, power levels in Dragon Ball superheroes and Xenoverse are complicated. They're just thrown out they're just everywhere. They come up with so many random transformations, like Dark Super Saiyan Rage Goku's, Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta with Ultra Instinct aura. It's crazy.
The strongest beings in his continuity can affect his
While the number of records in the timeline of the Dragon Ball is infinite, based on the Scrolls of Eternity, the Xenoverse has infinite parallel timelines such as Parallel Quests and the infinite history of the DLC of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Entire multiverse, which has infinite timelines plus the crack of time outside. In contrast, chaos magic wielded by a super form like Super Sonic can rewrite the infinite timelines in Archie Sonic's multiverse.
Yes, if you have all 7 Chaos Emeralds in the Archie universe and Robotnik puts them all in the Super Genesis wave, he can rewrite the entire multiverse, not just Sonic's multiverse, but Mega Man's multiverse, as well as other Archie character multiverses and Spawn's multiverse with the Chaos Emeralds, because they are unlimited power source.
Plus the extra-dimensional realms outside, like the Chaos Force, Pocket Zones, Mega Man's own infinite universe, and yes, possibly even a multiverse with Spawn.
Yes.
The scope of Dragon Ball's cosmic scale.
So, we're talking about a multiverse that is far bigger than the Dragon Ball multiverse, as Archie Sonic can affect other multiverses, not just its own.
Simply does not compare.
Due to the writers of
Sonic,
Archie.
Silver spent many years being trained how to use chaos magic
That
by
is
the
true.
guy who invented it. Hell, if Mega Man could rewrite reality just minutes after learning he could even use the Chaos Emeralds,
And he's a robot.
Imagine what craziness
Mega Man's a
Silver could
robot.
pull off.
Trunks' best chance was the Key Sword's ability to nullify powers, like it did to Mechikabura. However, the Super Genesis Wave explicitly could not rewrite the presence of Super Sonic or Super Mega Man, despite being able to rewrite even.
So, if the multiverse is messed up, and the multiverse is messed up, Super Sonic and Super Mega Man are not affected by it. So the Key Sword does not affect Super Silver. It would have worked on Silver if he was not in his super form.
Even the extra-dimensional Chaos Force from whence it came. It's likely Silver's super form could resist the Key Sword, at least for a time.
It
Ultimately,
temporarily
while there are
protected
many
Silver,
versions
so
of this
Silver
battle
took
where
that
Trunks
advantage.
Can win, Silver's superior abilities close out a victory more often than not.
Pretty
To
much.
make things brief, Silver was just hogging the spotlight.
The winner is Silver the Hedgehog.
Congratulations, Archie Silver the Hedgehog.
Hey, if you want more Death Metal ASAP,
You did something that
grab a
Archie
membership.
Sonic
You'll
didn't
get
do.
exclusive emotes, badges,
Win
live
against
chat,
a-
live streams,
win
and
against a
bunch
powerful
of
character.
behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click
All
that
right,
join
who's
button.
next?
Thanks for watching.
Hold Your Breath Chronicles was under the sea. What the? Ah! Well, looks like Silver wins this. Wow, and we're gonna have SpongeBob SquarePants versus Aquaman from the Super Friends version, the weakest version of Aquaman, battle to the death. I guess that was a fun battle. What were your thoughts on this, Nylon? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Trunks. Although I'm kind of disappointed in Trunks a little bit, but hey, that was a good fight. I'm not too mad about it. Trunks gave it his all. He just came back. Trunks just came. I can hear him right now. Trunks came back. He was disappointed at the outcome because he was watching his counterpart with all these powers battle to the death against his Silver Hedgehog. But yeah, it was a fun battle. I'm not too mad. Oh, I'm glad you're a good sport about it. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Next death battle is SpongeBob versus Aquaman from the Super Friends. That's gonna be a fun battle, and that's gonna be a funny battle. Anywho, what were your thoughts on this? I'm sorry this was longer than I thought, but hey, long videos are better. Anywho, take care, have a great day, be safe, and more importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later, and make sure to wash your hands. Also, a special thank you for
KO! Oh, come on! Trunks is way past cooler than furry Kyle Reese.
I'ma hear him out. But, you smell that? That's a load of bullshit.
It's hard to imagine Trunks losing to anyone. However, Silver ironically had just about everything he needed to put the Half Saiyan 6 feet under.
First off, time travel wasn't much of a factor, since they were both pretty well versed in it. Either way, Silver's psychokinesis could disrupt tech like the hero switch and the time travel armband, leaving Trunks without his gadgets and primary method of moving through time.
Let's be frank, in base form, Silver never stood a chance at matching Trunks with his own power. Even in his super form, it's questionable whether or not Super Silver had the physical ability to match Super Saiyan Trunks. In short, it's practically impossible to lock down exact numbers and limits for their power levels.
Okay.
So Trunks could have probably taken a win if he found an opening, but Silver's psychic powers have worked around similar disadvantages before. Interjack was way stronger than him, could match the power of Supersonic, and conquered all of Mobius. But Silver could consistently Uno reverse card his attacks back at him, and he wasn't even super at that time.
Trunks was obviously much faster than Goku's trip to hell. He could easily be sextillions or septillions of times faster than light, maybe even more. However, by the very nature of Dragon Ball powers, his speed must have a limit, even if it is impossible to know an exact number given—
Oh, brother!
But Archie's super forms have consistently shown incalculable speeds. Sure, Goku broke through Hit's time skip, but that actually has nothing to do with speed.
As explained by Whis, the effectiveness of time manipulation—
Bro, you can't, that's different lore. It's fine.
world of Dragon Ball depends on the difference in power level between the caster and their target. Such as when Kranoa attempted a time stop on Mira and failed, due to Mira's energy being stronger. Xeno vs. Goku has also mentioned how increasing his energy affects space around him.
In any other matchup, this would be totally buck wild itself. But no, Archie super forms just have to break time itself.
Okay, well, apparently the Archie's fucking comics of Sonics is bullshit.
It's also difficult to put an exact number on Trunks' maximum level of power. The strongest beings in his continuity can affect his entire multiverse, which has infinite timelines plus the crack of time outside. In contrast, chaos magic wielded by a super form like Supersonic can rewrite the infinite timelines in Archie Sonic's multiverse.
Bro, you're using Sonic Mega Man Archie shit. Come on!
Plus the extra-dimensional realms outside, like the Chaos Force.
Oh, come on!
Mega Man's own infinite universe, and yes, possibly even a multiverse with Spawn. The scope of Dragon Ball's cosmic scale does not compare.
Plus, unlike Sonic, Silver spent many years being trained how to use chaos magic by the guy who invented it. Hell, if Mega Man could rewrite reality just minutes after learning he could even use the Chaos Emeralds at all, imagine what craziness Silver could pull off.
Trunks'
Alright, fast forward. I just need to confirm a thing in the credits. This goes by fast. I just need to confirm something in the credits.
ASAP. One.
Okay. It's a good thing I didn't say who I thought it was. Anyway, that's been this video. Thank you for watching this bullshit. Trunks should have won. Silver sucks. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. If you would like to join us on twitch.tv/Kaggyfilms to watch this live and
Oh, come on! Trunks is way past cooler than Furry Kyle Reese.
It is
Furry
hard to
Kyle
imagine
Reese.
Trunks losing to anyone. However,
Yeah,
Silver
I was gonna say,
that was
just
so
about
awesome.
everything he
I
needed.
saw
I don't even care that I'm wrong now. That honestly went so hard, bro.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
me
say,
from
if
my
there's
house.
anything that I have been taught, if they call back to a previous death, it's getting reversed.
Like the
Yeah.
hero switch and the time travel armband, leaving Trunks
Silver's
without his
instant
gadgets
you
in
slime
primary
that was like
method of
so
opposite time.
cool.
Let's
Yeah.
be frank.
Yeah.
Base forms
The
are
only
the
downside
best
is now
to
we're gonna have to deal with
Trunks
angry
is
Dragon Ball
power.
fans.
Even in a
Oh,
super
God.
form, it's questionable whether or not
Oh, that
Super
was
Silver
so
has the
amazing.
physical ability to
Although one
match
thing I don't
Super
really
Saiyan
like is
Trunks.
that canonically
In short,
Archie Silver
practically
doesn't really
impossible
like
to
the
lock
It's No
down
Use line.
exact
He actually
numbers
hates
or
it.
limits for their power levels.
Yeah.
So Trunks could have probably taken a win if he found an opening, but Silver's psychic powers have worked around similar disadvantages before. Interjack was way stronger than him, could match the power of Supersonic, and conquered all of Mobius. But Silver could consistently Uno reverse card his attacks
Now, where
back
is
at him,
Archie
and he
Knuckles
wasn't even
vs.
super
Juggernaut?
at that time.
Yes,
Trunks was
please.
obviously much faster than Goku's trip to hell. He could easily be sextillions or septillions of times faster than light,
Sextillion.
maybe even more. However,
Sex.
by the very nature of Dragon Ball powers, his speed must have a limit, even if it is impossible to know an exact number given what we've seen.
But Archie's super forms have consistently shown incalculable speeds. Sure, Goku broke through
Yes.
his time skip, but that actually has
So I
nothing to
was
do with
right.
speed.
As
The
explained by
fucking
Whis,
future,
the
like,
effectiveness
piano
of time
memory.
manipulation in the world of Dragon
Yeah.
Ball depends on the difference in power
So,
level between
Dragon
the
Ball
caster and
keeps
their
Sonic's
target,
losing streak.
such as when Kranoa attempted a time
Yeah,
stop on
I'm
Mira
fine
Sonic
with
and
continues
failed
its
due to
winning
Mira's
streak.
energy being
Thank
strong.
I
God.
was gonna say,
Xenoverse
it may be
And
on a
it
losing
probably is gonna
streak,
be
but
broken
it's
by
also on a
Fandoms.
energy
Yeah.
affects space and time
Yeah,
around
probably.
him.
In
But hey,
any other matchup,
we got
this
an
would be
Archie
totally
Sonic
buck
win.
wild itself. But
Yeah.
no,
So
Archie
I was
super
thinking about it
forms
today,
just
like,
have to break
Mario,
time itself.
It's also
They've
difficult to put an
never
exact
had,
number
like,
on
a
Trunks'
losing
maximum
or a
level
winning
of
streak.
Power. The strongest
it like
beings in his
it's
continuity
always
can affect
been
his entire
It's
one
always
wins,
been-
the next one
infinite
loses,
timelines
next one
plus
wins,
the
next
crack
one
of time
loses.
outside.
Like I noticed that
In
today.
contrast, chaos
Yeah.
magic wielded
Yeah.
by a super form like Supersonic can rewrite the infinite timelines in Archie Sonic's multiverse. Plus, the extra
I gotta
dimensional
say,
realms
I'm completely
outside,
fine
like the
with
Chaos
the
Force,
Dragon Ball
Pocket
losing
Zone,
streak because
Mega Man's
every
own
episode
infinite
in
universe,
this
and
streak has
yes,
been a
possibly
banger.
even a
I know.
multiverse
Yeah.
of Spawn. The scope of Dragon Ball's cosmic scale simply does not compare.
Plus, unlike Sonic,
Dude, a Sonic
Silver
character
spent
is
many
actually
years
being a
being
Dragon
trained
Ball
how to
character.
use
That's
chaos
unreal.
magic by the guy
Oh
who
my
invented
god,
it.
yeah.
Hell, if Mega Man could rewrite
Mega Man.
reality just minutes after learning
Mega
to
Man
even
versus Goku
use the
win.
Chaos Emeralds at all,
Yeah.
imagine what
Never,
craziness
because-
Silver could pull off.
Trunks' best chance was the Key Sword's ability to
Mega Man
nullify
Battle
powers,
Royale,
like
Archie
it did to
Mega Man
Mecha
wins.
Cabra. However, the Super Genesis Wave explicitly could not rewrite the presence of Supersonic or Super Mega Man, despite being
So he
able
could-
to rewrite even the extra-dimensional Chaos Force from whence it came.
Yada, yada,
It's
yada.
likely Silver's
Yada,
super
yada.
form
Yada,
could
yada,
resist the Key Sword, at least for a time. Ultimately, while there are many versions of this battle where Trunks can win, Silver's superior abilities close out a victory more often than not.
To make
Oh.
things
Well, there we
great,
okay.
Silver was
I'm happy
just
with
hogging
this
the
because
spotlight.
unlike Archie versus
Hogging the
Glory, they
spotlight.
explained,
It's
yeah,
Silver
this is
the
actually
Hedgehog.
really
There
close.
is the winner.
Silver takes it more than not.
Hey,
This
guys.
is close, guys.
What are we predicting is the next episode?
Sauron versus
Hmm.
Lich King. Actually, no. They said there was They said it was probably gonna be something else, wasn't it? So
Given what it was like Tenebrae or Cole, I don't remember. I'm gonna guess Groove versus Megamind.
Honestly, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say Groove versus Megamind as well.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what it is.
ASAP, why not grab a membership? You'll get exclusive emotes,
Alright, what
badges,
is it? I'm
live
so
chat,
excited.
live streams, and a
Thank you,
bunch of
Ben, but
behind-the-scenes
I don't
stuff.
have money.
Just click that join button. Thanks
Give
for
us your money.
watching.
Hold your
Hold or
oracle. The SpongeBob episode. SpongeBob episode.
no way.
My God.
It's SpongeBob! Aqua.
What? the
What?
fuck?
What?
What?
No way!
My parents
SpongeBob
actually-
SquarePants versus Super Friends Aqua. Wait, Biffly was right.
Go.
Biffly
SpongeBob
said there was
too.
gonna be a SpongeBob episode.
Oh no
Let's
way!
go.
Biffly
SpongeBob
actually
Squeak.
said, "I'm predicting there's gonna be a SpongeBob episode next."
My parents
Oh my god.
My parents are downstairs right now, and they're probably wondering why the hell I'm yelling SpongeBob at like 7. It's 7:18. 7:18 past 7.
Why is what is he doing up there? Bro.
I have no idea. Why did he just yell SpongeBob at the top of his lungs?
No way! I can't believe they're actually using a sponge. I can't believe they're actually using SpongeBob,
No.
bro.
That is amazing.
What
Dude,
the
SpongeBob's
hell?
better win this, bro. I'm gonna be so mad if he doesn't win.
Oh,
I mean, because like,
SpongeBob's
what
winning
does
this.
Super
There's
Friends
no way
Aquaman
he's
have?
not.
I don't even know.
I mean, I know he has his like basic like fish talking abilities and stuff, but does outside of SpongeBob and his Toon Force shenanigans, does Super Friends Aquaman have anything that he can actually use to beat SpongeBob?
I hope not.
I really hope this
Yeah,
episode isn't like one of those. Oh, it takes like super funny characters like Popeye and like makes a really serious episode out of it. Because don't get me wrong. I love Saitama versus Popeye, and the goofiness for Saitama doesn't really work, but it does work for Popeye. But I still really like that. It's like my favorite finale ever. But since it's like two like pretty silly characters, I hope it's like a pretty silly episode.
Yeah, nah.
Hercule, like Dan versus Hercule. Hercule versus Dan.
Exactly. It works if both characters are comedic centric.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so happy they're gonna actually analyze SpongeBob.
They said.
Oh god, we're gonna see the pencil. We're gonna see the universe unraveling thread, aren't we?
So
SpongeBob Universal.
Cole said that that he thought that they were gonna save SpongeBob for Gumball, and then Tenebrae said that Gumball was his preferred MU for SpongeBob. So
I'm not like a majority of people that I actually don't mind that matchup, but like,
it's kind of a bit cliche because it's Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network, so which is one of like the biggest like rivalries ever.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
Gumball isn't exactly like the mascot of Cartoon Network, though.
No, actually, who is the mascot for Cartoon Network?
I don't think Cartoon Network has any
Go, Robin.
regular mascot.
Actually, I literally saw a matchup the other day on the Death Battle fandom wiki, whether that was like Teen Titans Go Robin versus Saitama.
What?
I don't know if they have any similarities,
They probably don't.
but if that actually is a viable matchup, I'd be down to see it.
I mean, yeah. Dude. I'm still processing. We just saw whatever the heck that animation was, and now we're getting SpongeBob versus Aquaman.
Super Friends Aquaman.
I guess that
The
just
silly,
makes...
goofy Aquaman.
Hey, Capsirus, guess what? This just makes Kirby versus Superhero Squad Galactus all the more likely.
It does!
That's true. That's
Oh my
actually
God, it
true.
does.
Oh my god.
Yes! Please. Have that be the season premiere next season. Season 10 premiere, Kirby versus Superhero Squad Galactus. If it's not, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm a quit Death Battle. That's my promise.
Dude, imagine...
Yo, this
Imagine
season
if Harley-
finale is like Galactus versus Unicron, and then they open next season with like Superhero Squad Galactus versus Kirby.
Dude, imagine if, like, Harley versus Jinx didn't happen, or Harley won, and this was the episode to break the DC win streak.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I realize this is another this is like probably going to be another DC breaker.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Dude, someone's got to make a meme like Jinx, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh wait,
killing DC.
no, it's Black Adam. Black Adam lost, so.
Yeah, I know, but that
we're talking about like non-Marvel though.
Non-Marvel versus DC.
Oh yeah, good point. That's a good point.
I might have to cut this recording short because I have other stuff I need to do, but we can talk for a bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, how does everyone feel about this episode?
I need to watch this a bit more and like process it. One sec. Give me one sec.
Honestly, I want to say early thoughts. This has probably lived up to my hype. This is probably my favorite episode of the season, at least.
You know
so
what?
Far.
I've been kind of debating whether or not I want them to use the Awakened Key Sword for Trunks, because I know the Dormant Key Sword is a definite yes, because Trunks definitely used that. But the Awakened Key Sword, it was like, I always thought of it as non-standard for Trunks, because it takes multiple people to actually activate.
Guys.
But I'm really glad that they actually used it, because it is such a cool weapon.
Yeah,
I mean, hell,
it
maybe
really
it's God
is.
Kirby of all characters. So. Oh yeah, I should probably specify this for your audience, Luke. But so I have this OC of Kirby where I've just taken like a bunch of random OP weapons and stuff, and I've just given it to him, and I would call him God Kirby.
Huh. Guys, you want to know what I just saw on the subreddit?
Oh god, what did you just see?
I just saw a picture of Sorry was that important, but instead of Reverse Flash, it was Silver.
With the sword. Yeah.
Silver's just holding the sword in his hands. Sorry, was that important?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, was that important? Here, you can have it back.
You can have it back.
Then I just saw another comparison to Goku Black versus Reverse Flash.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I am a little sad that they didn't go to like other universes, because they only went to like 2.
I'm fine with what they did, because the fact that like that Xenoverse area, that's pretty much like infinite multiverse right there. So,
oh yeah, that is
like each and every one of those was a timeline. Each and every one of those crystals is like a different timeline.
Good lord, that's a lot of timelines then.
Oh yeah, no, it's insane.
One sec, I gotta post something about this.
Oh, what you posting?
Oh my god, that was so good.
I might post the ending of this animation to my Instagram, my personal Instagram account, which is private.
Yeah.
So people who don't really care about Death Battle, but still, because I posted the sneak peek for it. I captioned it with saying, "Since posting images of myself is lame, have this instead."
So now that happened, Trunks gets to see Vegeta.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah. Hi, Dad.
Father
Oh,
and
okay.
son united in the grave this
That
season.
just reminds me of like a Team 4-star gag. Basically, okay, I've recently been rewatching a lot of DBZ, DBZA.
Oh yeah, so good.
And there was just like this one like clip after Vegeta got his ass handed to him by Cell. And then Trunks like tried to beat Cell but failed because of the whole like buff Super Saiyan form being slower. So Trunks has like this existential crisis and says, "Sorry, at the end I wasn't even important enough to kill." Then Vegeta says, sucks to be you."
I can't believe I'm still thinking about the next time, man. I can't not get that from my. I can't believe we're in a season where we have like Tetsuo, Omni-Man, Predator, Black Adam, Archie Silver, SpongeBob, Thor, Vegeta, Scarlet Witch, Zatanna.
Cole just left.
We got like Dragon Ball Heroes characters in here now.
Dude,
You want to know something?
this season is legit like a fever dream.
This season is
absolutely.
my new favorite season. Because, like, okay, don't get me wrong. I love season 6. That was my favorite season. But this is actually topped season 6 for me so far.
Honestly,
Every episode has been like consistently a bang. I mean, aside from Boba Fett versus John Yacha, but
even that was still good. Even that was still good.
Yeah. But
I still want to say I like
outside of that
season 8
episode,
more,
which was like mediocre at worst. This season has still been just full with a bunch of bangers, and I'm really happy for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like this is definitely a close second to season 8 for me.
No, yeah, definitely. But like season 8, it was really good as well. It had like a really good season premiere. It stumbled a bit with like episodes like Lex versus Doom, Blake versus Mikasa, and Shao Kahn versus Akuma. But it had like really good episodes like Mickey versus Yoda, Saitama versus Popeye, and I'm trying to think of another one that isn't Shadow versus Ryuko, because that's obviously going to be my go-to.
Yeah.
Heihachi versus Geese. There we go.
Yeah.
But so far, this season hasn't had any bad episodes.
Not a single bad episode.
Not a single one. Even if Boba Fett versus John Yacha was mediocre at worst, like I said before, it was still a good episode. And still fun to watch.
Yeah. I'd say Boba Fett versus Predator was a mediocre episode in this season. Like, overall, it's a pretty good episode. But it's like mediocre here because like just everything else is so good.
Yeah.
It's like you put an episode like if you put an episode like Iron Man versus Lex Luthor in this season, like don't change the animation, it's literally just Iron Man versus Lex Luthor, like that would be probably like on the worst list.
Yeah.
Because
I love Iron Man versus Lex, but it has dated a bit.
Yeah, if it was like released today, it wouldn't be as fondly remembered as it was.
It's only fair because it is like a season 2 episode, and it's been a long time since season 2.
Yeah.
Same with
but the fact that you can even say that there's like animations that are topping it now, it's just insane to me.
Yeah.
Same with Godzilla versus Gamera, because that episode, it has dated by a bit. At the time, it was really freaking good, and actually, it still is really.
Absolutely.
I would say that it still holds up today. I mean, some episodes aren't so lucky, Yang versus Tifa, but that episode sucked, and we don't like to talk about that one.
Yeah.
The best I can say about that episode was that the fight choreography was actually really good.
Yeah, the choreography was good. Everything else.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was animated by Torian, and Torian is like godlike with his animation, with his choreography, so I mean, even in All Might versus Might Guy, it was still on point.
Yeah.
Can we all just like collectively agree for like a second that season 7 is probably one of the worst seasons in Death Battle?
Yeah.
7? Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It had it had like some really good episodes, like Obi-Wan versus Kakashi, Wally versus Sonic,
Beerus versus Galaxia was good.
Beerus versus Galaxia, and also we can't forget about Booster Gold versus Cable.
Oh yeah, that was season 7.
Yeah,
Gold
but
versus
then it
Cable.
also had like pretty like really like mediocre to bad episodes, like Venom versus Krona, which was mediocre, Sanji versus Rock Lee, which was bad, and then also Danny versus Jake, which was also pretty bad in my opinion.
Dude, Danny versus Jake was unironically one of my most wanted. I'm so disappointed it turned out that way.
Honestly,
I know.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I actually did really like Venom versus Krona, Sanji versus Rock Lee, and even like Hulk versus Broly. But they're just like, they are not good in comparison to
Dude,
so many other.
in the ideal universe, Blank versus Mikasa and Akuma versus Shao Kahn happened in season 7, and then Danny versus Jake and Zuko versus Todoroki happened in season 8.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree.
In the ideal universe.
Yeah. But sorry, I'm eating Skittles right now. But I actually don't hate Venom versus Krona.
Me neither. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. Admittedly, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yes.
But it does have like it does suffer from it does suffer from problems like the sound design being pretty bad and the animation just feeling that good or like even like that fast, because like even in like the scene where both Venom and Krona are just flying and having like the aerial battle, the moon in the background, that's cool. I love that. Good attention to detail. But when with the actual fighting, it's just kind of mediocre. I don't like it.
Yeah, even the matchup itself I found underwhelming, because like
it's
a lot of people were speculating like who Krona could fight, and then they just pull out Venom.
Yeah.
To be fair, they were probably like I think one of Krona's biggest matchups was Ryuko, but I think that's when like they were planning out season 8 and they were planning Ryuko to Shadow.
Yeah.
Which I'm not.
In all fairness, though, a lot of people were also asking for Krona versus Shiro from Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah, I heard about that matchup too. I heard that was like their best matchup. Or
also, I would be remiss not to talk about this, but the sheer amount of Marvel and DC in season 7.
Yeah.
Look,
and also, it didn't help that COVID existed.
Yeah, it didn't help. Right. Like I even kind of brought it up in like in my in one of my comments I put in Wally versus Sonic, because like like don't get me wrong, I love sprite animation and everything, but I felt like Wally versus Sonic would kind of benefit more from a hand-drawn style, but that was given to Rhodey versus War Machine, which doesn't really deserve the hand-drawn style.
Well, like, even if not given to like Wally versus Archie, why couldn't they have given that
Danny
to Danny versus Jake Long? Yeah, like
other episodes that were way more deserving of the hand-drawn style, but nope, you gave it to Rhodey versus War Machine, which, I
keep forgetting that episode even exists.
Yeah, the only reason I actually remember it existing is because I have the track on my phone. Don't get me wrong, episode was like mid at worst, and like tolerable at best, but the track is an absolute banger. KO Computer is a great track.
Yeah, fair. Honestly, that's how I feel about American Phantom. The episode itself isn't great, but I do still occasionally listen to American Phantom.
Yeah.
Although, one of my biggest problems with some death battle tracks is that they kind of always favor one, like, preferred, one, like, character's style of music, and not so much the other. Like, with, Link vs. Cloud 2, the track really went into the Final Fantasy VII vibe, which, I mean, I'm not a... Final Fantasy VII has banger music.
Yeah, I agree.
But, like,
Yeah, like
like
as
the one
someone that loves
Ocarina
both Final Fantasy
moment.
and Zelda, I could definitely see some Zelda vibes in there, but they were like few and far between compared to the amount of Final Fantasy VII in that track.
Especially since like the majority of the track was literally just a remix of the Final Fantasy VII battle theme.
Yeah. Dude, like I like Zelda quite a bit, and I honestly can't recognize a single theme.
Yeah, outside of like the Ocarina bit where Link used the Ocarina of Time to.
Oh my god! I just posted
like part of the battle.
There's a bit of the main Zelda theme in there a
Guys.
couple times, but it was only for like a couple seconds each.
Guys, I just posted a poll on the subreddit. Just said who would win. SpongeBob currently is at like 30 votes. Super Friends Aquaman is currently at 0 votes.
Oh shit!
Let's
go.
Oh, I feel bad, but I also saw this coming. Like,
bro, like it's like Poe versus Iron Fist. Like, you put like Poe, you put SpongeBob, you put like a character against like a DC or Marvel character. Obviously, everyone's gonna root for the character, for not the comics character. I mean,
yeah,
it's technically not.
I think
comic character,
people are just sick with like Marvel and DC nowadays, especially since like stuff like the MCU is getting a lot bigger now. Well, bigger doesn't always equal better, but that's just my opinion. But since the MCU is kind of a lot, it's just like really out there now, and everyone always talking about it, for better or for worse. A lot of people are just sick of Marvel and DC and Death Battle, and I'm also sick of them too, especially since how like a lot of the matchups are just characters who are basically copies of each other.
Yeah.
Like
with Black Adam versus Apocalypse, that made things a bit more interesting because like sure one of them is a flying brick, but also like a really cool character, and the other is like not just a flying brick.
Yeah.
Like
I also
don't get me wrong.
Really like Iron Man versus Batman, I also thought was a really interesting one. Like for obvious reasons, that's a big one that most people wanted.
Also, like, but there are some like the copies of each other that can actually work, like Ant-Man versus Adam and Black Cat versus Catwoman.
Yeah.
And of course, Mysterio versus Scarecrow, my goat.
Yeah. So Tenebrae just said that season 7 was underwhelming. It felt like a filler season, and then he said it feels like I'm listening to a podcast right now.
Shout out to our listeners.
You know what? We should actually make a channel that's like a podcast. Like
we
just
should.
or talk about random crap and then leave. There we go. Yeah. That would actually be pretty cool.
I mean, this could technically just count as a podcast. We talk about random shit.
What should we call it though? We can't call it Death Battle Cast. That's already a thing. Damn it, Death Battle! You stole it. But
Dang it, Death Battle.
How about the DBFP, the Death Battle Fan Podcast?
Sure.
Maybe.
We'll work on the name.
Yeah. Alright, I think I gotta cut this one short. I got some other things I need to get done, including scripting this review and editing all this. Oh my god, it's gonna...
I still need to finish the drawings for my video.
When do you think that one's gonna come out? Do you have
I honestly have no idea at this point because I have actually not been working on it for a while. I finished the script and I've got every move that I want for Sonic to use. But I don't have images. I have like some like examples of moves like from like animations and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Spoiler alert. But 2 of the moves I give Sonic are actually references to 2 of his episodes in Death Battle. One of them being Mario vs. Sonic 2011, and one of them being Wally West versus Archie Sonic. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even making a video that's not about Death Battle just finds its way into the video.
Can never escape.
Never escape. It's like a horror monster.
Alright, I guess I'll be seeing you guys then. I gotta.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a monster review. I'm honestly expecting like this review to be like over 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any closing remarks?
SpongeBob for the win.
SpongeBob for the win.
Absolutely,
Okay.
SpongeBob for the win.
All right.
SpongeBob sweep.
Dude, this is like what happened with Black Adam versus Apocalypse, where we're all rooting for the same character, except it's like 10 times that.
I just realized. Yeah, Tenebrae. Oh, Hebrew actually gave us a good name. The Death Battle group cast.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he actually said that or actually no, it wasn't Tenebrae, it was Cole. So he said that Alucard, Korra, and Akuma were shown, and they all lost to their opponents. So far, we've had John Wick and James Bond, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
There's also then we've had Black Adam and Trunks. They've all lost their episodes so far, which means that Sauron is probably going to lose his episode.
Dude, I'm just imagining if like Sauron wins, I'm gonna see a meme. You know, like that meme where it's like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles like looking at Eggman and he's just like laughing at him.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like Sauron being Eggman and John Black Adam and Trunks just like staring at him.
Yeah, and then when he eventually loses, they're all going to be laughing at him.
Like he's all like, "I'm gonna win," loses anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd count Aizen because they also showed off Madara in the same thing. So
to be fair, they did the same for James Bond.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
So, all right. I should say my closing remark before we end. How the fuck do my prediction videos get more views than my actual reviews? That is something that confuses me.
People are looking to you for the sacred knowledge, Cap.
Yeah.
I know, but my knowledge isn't that sacred.
Alright, so everyone go sub to Cap Sirius like right now.
Yay.
Or else I'll come to your house and like
And lucariboi. Everyone sub to both.
Yeah,
everyone
sub to me too. I like subscribers. I'm like almost at, I think I'm almost at 250 now.
Yeah, I know.
So if you're watching this and you're not subbed to either of them, sub to both.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of surprised too. If I actually hit like 1,000 by the end of the year, I don't know.
Bro, that was so cool.
Probably not, but we'll see.
Alright, so everyone, go subscribe to lucariboi.
And everyone, go subscribe to Cap Sirius.
Follow us on Twitter as well. Also follow Tenebrae, Fire Slayer Cole, and
Potato King.
For the Potato King on Twitter.
Sorry.
I don't know. They I don't know if they have YouTube channels yet, but they should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they weren't talking, but they were there. They were watching.
They were there.
You.
They were there
here
watching
the
this
whole time.
They could be standing there watching us.
You. Right
and no one would ever know.
No one would ever know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, see you guys.
See you guys on the 16th of October when SpongeBob versus Super Friends Aquaman.
Dude, I'm gonna actually kind of be pissed if Sauron versus Arthas is the Halloween episode and not Jason versus Michael.
Oh, come on. It has to be Jason versus Michael. At least if it's not Jason versus Michael.
But given that Sauron versus Arthas is like it's like a generally like it's like a more spooky episode than like the rest, my hopes are not that high, I'm not gonna lie.
But let's be real. Okay, if it isn't Jason versus Michael, can it at least be Chucky versus Slappy?
Yeah, or Freddy versus Pennywise.
Or Freddy versus Pennywise.
Yeah.
I'd honestly even take Scarecrow versus Mysterio.
Based. My comfort.
Or Morbius versus Man-Bat. It's Morbin time.
I think you mean Morbius versus Tony Chopper.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Damn. Yeah. All right. Is that all we want to say?
Yeah, I think so.
Fun.
Yeah.
See you guys for this next.
Oh, he said Dreams Feel is up.
All right, now we gotta stop the recording. All right, see you guys.
See ya.
See ya.